let's get into the Russell deep dives because I'm very interested in Russell. So, last week we reacted to his song "Dirty Vans," uh, and I discovered that um, bro's been around. He's been around for years, and thus we are going to kind of do a little deep dive. We're gonna listen to some of his songs as PRYDE, which is he was formerly known as, and then we're gonna kind of discover who Russell is, both through interviews and his music alike. So let's start. We got the most viewed video on his YouTube channel from 13 years ago is PRYDE called "Start Again," and we'll start with this.
Yeah. Another chapter passes by in the novel of my legacy. Waking up the sunshine, my mama flipping eggs for me. Dad's out at work, little sister's in elementary. Older brother sleeping in, now change the perspective to a kid out up in Africa who never has a bite to eat. Struggling with no water with his tummy rubbing stridently. Ask yourself, are you having the worst day of your life? Cause there's people in the world just being hurt all day and night. And of course we have our struggles and our day gets always messed up. But worse things can happen, you just gotta keep your head up. To everybody there having sorrow at a measure, just know today's a blessing and tomorrow will be
as
better.
Much as the bad comes in, I keep going. The problems in the night and I start over in the morning. When people put me down, I just have enough. Dust myself and then I get back.
On theme with today's stream, if anyone's going for nostalgia bait and not sampling this, you're kind of missing an opportunity. I'm not gonna lie.
And I just wanna fly away when I'm having one pretty bad day. But I don't trip, cause this is not my end. Cause tomorrow we start again. Start again and again and again. Yeah.
You had a breakup, then baby trust me, he may just be a jerk, but never think that you'll be ugly. Every woman is a queen and that's a whole fact. So all females in the world sit and know that. To all of you dudes out in the world with a 9 to 5, I give you thumbs up. You picked up your pride inside to go support your family, cause your effort makes them glad. Kids, be happy for your fathers, cause I never had a dad. Listen close to what I say, hit this hard and follow. Value everyone you know, they might be gone tomorrow. Cause even when all of your happenings ain't major and right, you gotta treat the present like the last day of your life.
As much as the bad comes in,
Woo, this is of the time. What was this released in 2012? Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes incredible sense. Listen, again, like, musically, this sounds like everything 2012. And I can't hate on it because, again, what he's saying lyrically, it's all things that are positive, but it definitely is of the time, which then makes it a little bit cringe to look back on. Not necessarily cringe in the moment, but cringe to look back on it, and cringe in the fact that it doesn't sound like something you'd hear today, rather than like there's no diss on actually creating what he's saying or what he's this song in and of itself, but it's just music, I guess, has progressed in a sense from this, especially hip hop, that it's like, oh wow, this is what we came from, type deal.
I keep going. The problems in the night and I start over in the morning. When people put me down, I just have enough. Dust myself and then I get back up. And I just wanna fly away when I'm having one cherish even when times go wrong. Hey, this world's so cold, day by day. If we help one another, we can all make a change. I don't trip, cause this is.
You know what this gives me vibes of? And this is something that's incredibly niche and I don't even think is spoken about. But between around like 2005 to about 2016 type deal, there was a level of radio music in Canada specifically that I consider can pop. This feels like that. Like, this feels like something you could hear on Virgin Radio, 99.9 Virgin Radio, or 98.1 CHFI, or all of the Toronto radio stations. And it would fit right in with, oh, you know what it feels like? It feels like Sean Desmond magic. That's the exact vibe I'm getting from this. Your love is like magic, magic, magic. Whoa. Is that Sean Desmond? Your love is like magic, magic, magic. Baby, whoa. Baby, whoa. Oh shit. Hold up. I'ma find it. I don't think that's Sean Desmond though. That's someone else. But it's very reminiscent of oh god. Now this is a rabbit hole. I have to find it. Love is like magic, baby. Whoa. Oh, it's a Jordan song. Okay, cool. Is he Canadian? Please redeem me. Canadian R&B singer. Yes, exactly. Okay, cool. Here it is. Hold up. This is what it reminds me of, okay?
Sky never been so low, the grass never looked so green, and I wanna give my all to you, cause I've never felt this feeling in my life. Got me going short, you're so fast, my money never went so fast. Came front, you're the best I ever had. It was undiscovered love in you I found. I just gotta have it, I reach out and grab it. Your love is like magic, baby, oh, oh, oh. Your love is like magic, baby, oh, oh, oh. Can't even imagine you were miles away, somewhere in outer space. And just to see your face, I'd have to find a way, baby, oh, oh, oh. No, this isn't average.
All right. You get the gist. That's from 2010. So that's what this Russell track feels like, or this Deep Pride track.
And tomorrow we start again. As much as the gap comes in, I keep going. The clouds and the night, and I start over in the morning. When people let me down all night, just have enough. Just myself and then I get back up. And I just wanna fly away. When I'm having a pretty bad day, but I don't trip, cause this is not my end. Cause tomorrow we start again.
I guess what makes it sound very of its time is the background vocals, where the main vocals are just trying to do the it's when the main chorus becomes the background vocals and the main vocals become just a release. It's essentially what it sounds like. It's just him vocally like. What's fucking crazy is I've probably heard this song before. There's no doubt in my mind this was probably played on like 99.9 CHF, or not 99, fucking Virgin Radio or CHFI or Kiss 92.5 at some point. in my radio experience. I just, to be honest, if we're really getting into it, I didn't get like exposed to quote unquote secular music until about 2013. So this was maybe just a tad before I listened to anything that even recognized the outside world. That being said, I want to listen to he did the Motto remix or something, yeah. Which I remember the Motto as, okay, this is some fucking crazy shit. Okay, again, bro, I was an incredibly sheltered child, so the Motto was maybe one of the first secular pop songs, I would say, consider pop songs that I knew the name of even. I didn't even know who Drake was. I don't know who whatever. But I remember my neighbor, basically we had this old neighbor. I think she passed away. And then this new neighbor came in. That neighbor had been divorced and had shared custody of their kid. And that kid came over and told me about the Motto. And that's about it. That's the only, like, that was my introduction to Drake, was this kid saying, oh yeah, no, there's this song called The Motto, and that's where YOLO came from. That's my introduction to it. Other than that, it was like Party Rock Anthem was my intro to fucking music outside of gospel. Anyways, let's listen to PRYDE, the Motto remix.
Yeah. All right. Tell your girl I'm gonna get coffee with her later. Kinda busy. True, play it for real. Ask my homie named Phil. Part of my fresh, boy, it looks like I'm your best threat. Suicide chicks, I don't think they really met yet. Superfly, call me WestJet, they try to...
Which is all, I'm just now putting it all together. Like, this is happening in the same city where I'm just discovering the Motto and Drake through my neighbor. Like, it's in the same fucking city. Like, this probably is like 10 minutes away geographically 10 minutes away from where I'm trying to discover like secular music.
Put their fingers on my steeds like a tech deck. Fresher than some Dolce. Try to beat me, no way. Mexican shorty, ole. She love me like Chipotle. In a minivan, doing donuts with my homies. And I'm driving with no hands. Call me R-O-S-E-O-E, wow. And I don't even got my license. Catch your lady's number, then I dash. Call me hyphen. All these older cats are about to have a midlife crisis. You gon' have to give respect. See a career, just sacrifice it. Mars click. We be right with the setting. That's my gang. Throw it up like it's rice at a wedding. All you dudes seem fake. Cartoony little buggers. One message for the haters. Mars music, mother sucker. Tell them that it's over. Cracking Arizona, live like there is no tomorrow. And you know that is our motto. And I'm about it every day, every day, every day. Yeah, I'm living like...
I'm trying to recognize the streets, bro. I mean, to be fair, this looks more like Barrie than Brampton, in my opinion, but that's... Oh, wait, hold up. 201. Okay, maybe this isn't shot in Brampton.
Are in the way,
so.
real chingy, what's up? I'm a freaking chink. You don't gotta do ya. My rhyme book is real.
I'm sorry, what? Is this some fucking Rich Brian shit?
I ain't even getting paid every day, yeah, I'm bad at every day. Can't see cause my fans are in the way. Real chingy, what's up? I'm a freaking chink, you don't gotta do ya. My rhyme book is real equal to a Kama Sutra. I'm the ruler, y'all are stupid, I'm so convoluted. Hate is really weird, don't worry, dude, we've all been through it. All broke everything, lyrics got the deadly aim. You could blame this too for the loss of your girl's wedding ring. You know I went nuts, so and now I'm back, so throw some D on it like you just bought a Cadillac. I got that fire from my job flow. Living off salsa and nachos, doing the mambo. I will not die like a mother effing cockroach. God flow, hopping like I evolved from a tadpole. I can't afford to lose. So now I got these girls lined up like I'm a new Air Jordan shoe. Known to make girls backdrop like a photo shoot. She says she doesn't know she should do me. I said YOLO, dude. Now you could be groupie, you only live once. That's the way that Drake and I ride. Except for the kitty you got down there. I'm about to kill it and I hope that thing got 9 lives. I said you stupid, dude, I'm huge when I do this. I'm leaving the trail like snails in the mucus. Strip like a nudist, the noose is straight from the boonies. Killing it every song, my mojo and resistance, can they ever get along? I'm going full throttle, being Russell under no obstruction, that's my freaking motto, Bruno. Being Russell under no obstruction, that's my freaking motto, Bruno. Being Russell under no obstruction, that's my freaking motto, Bruno. Tell them that it's over, crack in Arizona, live like there is no tomorrow. And you know that is our motto, and I'm about it every day, every day, every day. Yeah, I'm living like a baller, I ain't even getting paid. Every day, yeah, I'm about it every day. Can't see cause my fans are in the way. Real chingy, what's up? Real chingy, what's up? Oh man.
Big White Beats.
I'm so fucking intrigued. I am so fucking... bro, I'm so lost. I need to hear PRYDE speak.
We share the same last name.
Because I'm so lost. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's incredibly of the time. It's just 2012 core. But, yeah, let's hear him talk from 20... Again, this interview that we're about to listen to is from fucking 2012. Let's give him some time to speak then, and then we're going to get into some more recent shit after that.
In real life, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my last name is Pride. Mine, PRYDE.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna give y'all my first name. Y'all don't need all that.
We're related.
You see it, right? We got the same glasses. We both
Oh,
wear
really?
glasses.
Are those prescribed or?
Oh, you better know it, man.
Yes,
I had to
all
take
the
that shit out of there.
Same with mine. Real geeks don't wear non-prescribed glasses.
I'm a geek.
Geeked out. We
Yeah,
geeked
man,
out.
fuck
You
that. I'm a
already know,
geek,
you
man.
already know.
Shit. Because geeks get money, man.
We geeked out.
I'll take you to a place where
Bro, the fucking video in Gage Park, bro. Bro. Nah. Hold up. What is this video? Oh, I need to find this fucking video. Bro, this is 5 minutes from where I grew up. 5 minutes. PRYDE in Gage Park, bro. No. I don't think you understand. Hold on, okay. There's a fucking video with an acoustic guitar.
I got what you need. Arms out like the city is mine. Tell them they won't ever stop my...
This shot right here, Gage Park, bro. You want to know where I fucking grew up, bro? Okay, hold up. All right, okay. We're starting with this shot right here, right? I mean, listen, I don't live here anymore. Fuck that. But this is where I used to live. Okay? This is the house. You know how easy it is to get to where that is? You literally just go down here. I haven't lived here in close to 10 years. You just go down here. Holy shit, this is nostalgic. Bro, the last time I was in this city was the fucking Quasi block party. I remember driving this every fucking day, bro. This is fucking nuts. This is nostalgia. Like, bro, I was not expecting this type of nostalgia. But you can see the fucking, the city hall building, right? That shot's right here. This shot here is right here. You can see the building over here. Like, I'm like 15, like, that's and I didn't even know this was happening. Like, what do you mean? Like, this shot right here is that exact same park.
You don't have to think of him.
What up, y'all? It's your boy D Pride, aka Mel Gibson, and you are at thisis50.com flagship. Yep.
Judo chop!
I can tell that you try. It ain't no other man better than. I'll take you to a place where you don't have to think of him, and we can go wherever you want.
Like taking, like, my school used to have a yearly skating trip to this fucking park. I'm walking distance from this fucking park. While this is happening, I'm walking distance from this fucking park.
You over 50 million hits, man.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we just got
And I didn't even know it was happening. Didn't even know it was happening.
How do you do that?
You gotta know what the people want. You know what I'm saying? And then, give it equally to what you want.
People don't know what people want then, huh? The ones that are like not doing it like you doing it, huh?
I mean, pretty much, yeah. So you just read the comments and stuff and like read the Twitter mentions and then feed into what they want all the time. Yeah, and you always gotta be yourself.
Take my hand today.
So how long you been doing it, man?
Internet thing ever since I was like 16 and like the rapping thing ever since I was like 13.
For a year.
Yeah.
You just started singing.
Yeah, I'm Filipino, so like my mom introduced me to like karaoke. So I kind of like had it in me a bit, but like not really.
So you was going to karaoke nights and all that?
Yeah, I'm Asian, dude.
Yeah, you're right. That is some Asian
I'm
shit.
Asian,
yeah,
man.
that is so
That's
racist, but
like,
you can do that.
no.
Hey, man, you got to give me a little taste, dog. If you want to sing it, can't nobody say no to a honey nut
Okay.
Cheerio.
Happy holidays, Mr. Scrooge.
Hello.
What? Should I drop the panties here?
Man,
Okay.
drop them panties on them hoes.
Take you to a place where you don't have to think of him, and we can go wherever you want.
Boy, that was dope. That was dope, man.
You can get more on the album, Flagship. It's
Yeah,
out.
okay. Don't give them
Boing,
too much.
right there.
Don't give them too much, man.
Right there.
Breaking it down. You my girl, so never forget it. She my wifey, wedding gown. Got her smile and a cheese.
What is it like being Filipino?
It's dope. I mean, like, there isn't really any, like, Filipino activity that I'm kind of, like, whitewashed, so.
Dude. If we was on the phone, I would have sworn you was a white dude.
Side. Yeah, I know, everybody says that, but, like, when I rap, they're like, yo, you sound like a little black kid, and I'm like, okay, I'm, like, racially ambiguous.
That's
like,
a great
But when I get mad, like, I get mad.
I don't think they couldn't have this conversation now. Nowadays, they could not have this conversation, bro.
I'm, like, racially ambiguous.
That's a
like,
great mix right there, dog.
it's all good. But when I get mad, like, I get mad hood.
Word?
I'm like, you best not be talking to me like that. Like, I get
That was
crazy.
good.
Baby,
It's so fucking up the time, bro. It's so 2012.
tell them I'm the hottest thing is out. No, this is not class time, but we make them haters sit down. Got your girl coming right out of her white wedding gown. I passed Jack the ball, man, something like an inbound. Got the haters looking like, goddamn, who is me? You are not messing with me life-wise and musically, and homie, you ain't nothing. Stop comparing you to you and me, and you ain't got class. You just skipped the homie truancy. I mean, excusing me. I'm sneezing because I'm allergic to every one of y'all. I'm that Asian Steve Urkel dude, hurting you, serving you. You haters ain't nothing, wow. And I be coming through, this is 50 like 100,000. It's deep pride, jack up on the camera now. I ain't got thug rhymes, so I don't pull the hammer out.
Bro, this edit is fucking crazy too, bro. This is so... Bro, nobody knew what the fuck they were doing in 2012, especially content-wise. Like, bro, they were just kind of throwing shit together.
But it's Deep Pride chilling in the cut now with This Is 50. You already know what's up.
Bitch. Ow. You say you the Asian Steve Urkel. You got to give me your best. Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Like you was on tour with J. Cole.
Yeah, shout out to J. Cole.
Wait. Sorry. What?
How did you get that?
All right. We're going down another rabbit hole here. Pride opening for J fucking Cole. What? Again, we're talking about something that was happening down the street from me, and I had no fucking clue. I was also 10 years old, so maybe that's an issue. But you know. Like,
Make some noise for Deep Pride tonight, who came out here earlier all the way from Toronto. Y'all make some noise for that man. Show some love. Y'all make sure y'all support him. I want to say thank you. I can't even, please don't worry though. I can't even begin to think about getting out of here. We got to do something.
okay, so that's from 20 fucking in Montreal, bro. What is? I am so. There's so much information that I'm trying to process at once, and it's not. I need to just do a fucking full ass Russell interview if he will let me.
We were cool with his management and stuff, and like, yeah, everything just linked up to another, and we, you know, got together, and it's just how it happened.
So what's your expectations for yourself, man?
Be the biggest superstar there is out there, Kanye level.
Kanye, that's dope. That's
Kanye
dope.
50, you know, Jay-Z level.
What
all
about
the
Jack
way.
Thriller?
You're
But
bigger
anyway.
than a superstar,
Yeah,
Jack. So have like the heads like right there. There's like Kanye, there's 50, there's Jay, and then there's Jack. And then I'm like right under. I'll be up there like one day.
Dog, I like the order.
Since I was like 10 or 11, I wanted to be 50 Cent. I was just telling them I would wear like do-rags and everything. And I had like a fake G-Unit spinner chain, so it's dope. I just saw his Grammy, and I'm like kind of pissing myself inside.
I had that same story.
$50 is my net worth. 100 songs, I killed that. Still trying to get my meal stacked. Got a duck face, but no real quick.
Best advice you ever got.
My mom always told me, because my dad left me as a kid, she was like, we didn't have...
I'll be your daddy.
My mom said, we didn't have...
Sorry, what? Just like, I'll be a daddy. What is going on? What the fuck is going on? What was internet content pre like 2015? I don't. Did anyone know? I'm so lost, bro. I'm so lost.
have anything, but I gave you everything. You know what I mean? And I grew up in a really poor neighborhood, growing up. And it was like, my mom didn't have like the most money in the world, but she gave me whatever she could. I got like this piece of advice from my dude Rifa last night. He looked at me and he was like, yo, you can never lose girls chasing money, but you'll always lose money chasing girls.
Nigga, that's so true. I am broke than a motherfucker right now. The reason why I was late for this interview, because I was over there chasing the bitch.
Yeah. Really?
Edit that out.
I called to check up on you. We'd always grab sushi. I'd be that dude you would talk to about bad kissers.
You got any crazy groupie stories?
Damn, son.
Come on, yo.
But I'm a really good kid, so it's mad weird.
So you're not fucking? Is that what you're basically saying?
Yes, that's what I'm basically saying.
You're
but
abstinent.
I had this one story. I'm like a PG artist, but like.
Oh, you a
I
PG
was-
artist? My bad.
Yeah, no, it's cool. You can swear around me all you want. Just be as real as you can. My dude had a group. He was there touring with me. I won't say any names. My dude had like this girl, and like her friend was there, and you know how you have to be.
You know what's fucking crazy? Like, I'm so surprised I didn't accidentally fall into, like, Deep Pride. Because I've seen Russell, he's got a lot of shit with the artist formerly known as Timothy Delgado, fuck, I don't want to be insensitive, but, I think his name's Chantarangsu is my best pronunciation. I used to watch Timothy. Listen, I'm gonna say Timothy the Delgado, and I don't say that in anything like offensive. It's just that's the way I recognize him. I used to watch Timothy the Delgado, fucking all the time. Like, bro, I've been watching YouTube since I was like 9. That's when I was really fucking. I've been chronically online since I was 9. That's probably the honest truth. So it's actually a fucking miracle that I didn't, or not even a miracle, but it's actually insane that I didn't actually accidentally stumble upon something that was happening down the fucking street from me. It's actually insane that's how the world works. Where it's like, bro, you're so fucking online, but you still don't know what's going on down the fucking street. Like, this guy was shooting videos 10 minutes down, like a 10-minute walk from where I lived. And I had no clue from it. Like, that's how insane the internet is in general.
Wingman and everything, so
Yeah.
I took her friend, and I had a girlfriend at the time, so I didn't know what to do. I was like, I can't, get into sexual relations. I'ma just cuddle with her right now. So she was like cuddling with me and stuff, and I didn't know what to do.
You cuddling
and I'm
with
like,
a hoe, cuddling with a
and I had to like hold it down for the team. So I was like, you know what? I gotta be the wingman, the best wingman I can be, and I just cuddled with her like all night.
You can do it all night long.
And it was the worst
Fuck Rob Schneider.
experience ever.
Wow. Massaging and talking about.
That is Rob Schneider, right? Yep. Fuck Rob Schneider.
I didn't. Yeah, pretty much.
Are you waiting until you get married or some shit?
Nah, it's not like that. I'm
Are
just
you a
like,
virgin though?
No, I can't really talk about that right on screen. But
Yeah, you're a virgin.
I'm.
It's fucking crazy though that like he went from this to having fucking face tats. Like, I'm so bro. This might be the most interesting person to come out of fucking the Greater Toronto area, especially from fucking Brampton. But like, still, like, what? Wait, does he have anything with fucking Tory? If he doesn't, that's a fucking criminal act. Okay, gave him his flowers. That's about it. Bro, I need to fucking interview Russell ASAP. ASAP. I don't know. I'm sure it can happen. I'm sure that, bro.
I like having somebody there that appreciates my work ethic. But I have a couple of my things along the way. So,
Word.
Yeah.
You still getting hand jobs though, right? Will you accept a hand job?
Oh my God,
I'm sorry,
that's ridiculous.
bro. What the fuck is that question? What is that? How is it like, nah, fuck with your music. Do you get fucking hand jobs? Do you like it fucking dry stroking that shit? Do you like other people dry stroking that shit? No fucking moisturizer, no fucking spit, no nothing. Do you like that fucking... Bro, what the fuck is going on? What? Bro, what was the internet in 2012? What? I don't understand.
I get everything I can get, including cuddling.
I can be a gentleman.
Hold up. Okay, no. Now I need the Deep Pride Boyfriend remix, cause that's what just played, I assume. I don't know if it's still public. Oh, there it is.
Flagship. June 3rd. Yeah. If I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you leave. Squeeze you when I hug you, I would never let you breathe. Cooking in.
That's toxic. Never letting motherfuckers breathe. That's a problem. I think they need to breathe. I think they need to breathe. That might be a woke take, but I think they need to breathe.
Flagship. June 3rd. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what was happening around this time is my fucking 4th grade teacher was scarring me with fucking Coney 2012 documentaries. Fuck Madame Cillian. To this day.
If I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you leave. Squeeze you when I hug you, I would never let you breathe. Cooking in the kitchen, I would never let you clean. Shamballs on your sleeve, got a dangerous physique. That's right, yeah. So fresh, chilling in my room, rubbing on your bare chest. Kisses on the neck, got her ocean tight wet. Rusty love, get her done. A 3, 2, 1, blast off.
I'd like to be everything you want. Hey girl, can I talk to you? If I was your boyfriend, never let you go. Keep you on my arm, girl. You'll never be alone. I can be a gentleman. Anything you want. If I was your boyfriend, never let you go.
So what I've learned from Russell is he's everything I wish I was in 2012. I just didn't know it. Like this is everything I wanted to be in. Bro, oh my goodness, yo. This is an insane sidetrack. I don't even know if I can. Yo, if you're Canadian, you might know this.
School's out.
This, bro, we used to have this show in Canada. It was basically American Idol for children. For children, by the way, for children. It's called The Next Star. Bro, man, I'm telling you, I tried out for this shit. Not the actual version. Not the online version. And I was too fucking stupid to actually record it. So I submitted an audition without an audio tape. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if I actually submitted it. I just was fucking stupid. But I thought I could sing. Mostly because of this motherfucker. This motherfucker Diego Gomez. Who, by the way, is a videographer, by the way. In the modern day scene. But this song's still a banger.
Summertime, I know a girl and I wish she were mine. I think about her, but she's my best friend's girl. Whoa, he doesn't know what's on my mind. He doesn't know she's with me tonight. She tells me everything. We go out everywhere. I know it's wrong, but I don't care, 'cause she's my best friend's girl. Now I'm living in my best friend's world, 'cause she's the only one for me, the only girl I need, and she's gonna be
Anyways, you know what those actors went on to do? They ended up making fucking Heated Rivalry, bro. Heated fucking. Canada's such a fucking great country, bro. Great country, bro. Like you go from fucking YTV to fucking Crave, and you end up making a fucking gay hockey show that ends up on like the fucking Golden Globes. Like, you know, just a fucking an insane country. Anyways.
Let's talk about the mixtape, man.
Yes, Flagship. I got Bun B on there. And,
Get the fuck out of here.
And we also got G-Unit's own Pauly D on there. I just gave him like a shout. I was like, yo, dude, can you do this like little tiny like...
What's playing in the background here?
Let's talk about the mixtape, man.
Yes, Flagship. I got Bun B on there.
Because what it sounds like is...
I am an addict. I want the cabbage. I want the baddest.
That's exactly what it sounds like. Is whatever Lil Uzi is sampling there. We go on Genius. We'll fucking figure this out. Bro, I'm going down so many rabbit holes here. Writers, there's literally nothing, but it sound.
Get the fuck out of here.
And we also got Cuddling.
I can be a gentleman.
Let's talk about the mixtape, man.
Yes, Flagship. I got Bun B on there. And,
Get the fuck out of here.
And we also got...
Maybe I'm delusional, I don't know. Back to the fucking interview here.
G-Unit's own Pauly D on there. And I just gave him like a shout. I was like, yo, dude, can you do this like little tiny like, you know, skit for it? And he's like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, buddy.
It's Pauly D, you're the dopest.
When and where can we get this mixtape, man?
datpiff.com if you want like the link. It's bit.ly/capitalize flagship.
Bam, and you
Go
know
over
what?
there.
You're gonna be able to get it right here on thisisvideo.com with this interview, so download it right now.
Swag. This is one of like the funniest interviews I've ever done too. When you do interviews, mad people ask the same questions every single time. And this interview, I just got asked if I was a virgin or not.
You just can't say you really something you gotta be, man. Hey, do I have something in my eye? Y'all go to commercial.
You best not be talking to me like that.
Try to find a better chicky widow when the birds like a flow a little better than the kid that you.
Alright. Enough with the back in the day shit. Enough with the D-Pride shit. Let's hear what fucking Russell has to say, okay? Let's hear what Russell has to say.
We love hip hop.
This fucking interview is a little long, I'm not gonna lie. It's fucking an hour long, but I think it'll give us a little bit of an extra insight onto who fucking Russell is, bro. Like, bro, like look, he's already he ditched the glasses, he got fucking face tats. Like, I'm very intrigued. I'm so fucking intrigued. I want to watch this entire interview.
It's the way to go.
Yeah, that's why even like you see some people, they'll record from their crib, and just only invite the people that they can trust to come to their crib.
Yeah.
Because there's no overhead in the crib.
Yeah, never.
You know what I'm saying? Just want to do me a favor, get a little bit closer to the mic right there. Make sure our sound effects are good. We're in the end of the summer, bro. What did you do with your summer before we get into everything, man?
Honestly, I was in the Philippines for like half of it.
Yeah,
like,
I
for, like,
see
majority,
that.
Yeah.
But like besides the work, okay, because we're going to talk about work and stuff like that and the music and stuff. But like besides the work, what did you do to unwind while in work?
Honestly, like especially being in the Philippines, just like it's a lot of lounge culture there. Just lounging. Like I'm a big loiterer.
Okay.
So I just be loitering and yapping and it's my shit.
Just standing in front of stores and shit, just chilling.
No, that's honestly, there's a lot of beauty in that, bro. A lot of people don't understand that. That's probably the New York in me though. 'Cause that's really New York at the end of the day. Like you're just chilling on a stoop.
bodega chilling and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, let's get it started. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I think I want to start us off with
Before we get into this, I want to shout out We Love Hip Hop, because I feel like I've seen their network a lot in recent times, and they got some fucking heaters, bro. Be trying to find anyone they've interviewed, and it's literally, bro, how much have they talked about fucking Neon, bro? Maybe I'm fucking tripping, bro. I don't know. Shout out We Love Hip Hop, because I know they're from the city. And they're probably one of the OGs in the scene. And I'm very uncultured when it comes to that.
Pronounce this from me.
Ikaura.
Ikaura. Okay. Let's get it popping, man.
All the things I've done, trying to provide and be the man I
So smooth ass shit right there,
Hell
brother.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's get it popping, man. Yes, sir. Let's get it popping. It's your boy Friday Ricky Dread here with another interview for your head top. Big salute to all the sponsors that you're going to be seeing rolling across the bottom of the screen. And for all the people who are on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button. But we got a gentleman over here who has been doing his thing for a while. He's been out here putting out some smooth R&B music, but has also been a lyrical ass motherfucker at one point in time too. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely at one point in time.
A jack of all trades when it comes to this music game. All right. I feel like somebody who is a legend in the making. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. I would like to welcome Russell to the We Love Hip Hop podcast, man.
I don't wanna hurt you, girl. I know that you got love for me.
Man, let's go, man.
Yes, sir.
I think before we get into this, then we should probably get into Scarlett's Weekend, because I think that was released before, 5 years ago. This is probably this is, from what I can find, his biggest hit. And we should probably listen to it before this interview.
Touch me, make me feel like this is meant to be. I know you're a friend to me, but shit feel like destiny. Drink your glass, make this thing last, and set you free. You know you're stuck in my memory, but I hope you don't forget about me. I want you to know that it's on. Fly to my city, you'll be mine in a New York minute. I want you to know I hear them all talk, but you show.
Oh shit, bro. I don't think I can even encapsulate the artist that is Russell and whatever I'm trying to do right now. I'm like trying, and every time I try and discover something new, it sends me down a different fucking rabbit hole. Like, if I'm really trying to encapsulate this artist, it'll take me fucking 3 hours. There's just so much fucking magic. I'm so serious, like, dead ass. Like, I'm so fucking intrigued. It's so funny because, like, bro, like, again, I've been covering the scene since 2021 even. and I've seen Russell around. I got into the scene through Don Valley. He's been a fucking major, I guess, appreciator of Russell's art. And I never even thought about, like, who the fuck is Russell? And now I'm like, who the fuck is Russell? And I'm trying to discover, and every single second, it's like a different fucking rabbit hole goes down. In the best way possible. Like, genuinely, I'm so... how did I just gap this? How was this such a big gap for so long? Like, how did I not discover this guy 2 years ago, 3 years ago, even fucking 4 years ago? How is this the first time where I'm like, okay, who the fuck is Russell? Like, how am I actually doing the research just now? It just feels like failure on my part. I don't even know, bro.
Next time I see you, baby, I'ma be better. Your body, you bring, you know I'll never forget you.
What the fuck, bro? How can you... Bro! Can I say something? Russell's more talented than Tory Lanez. More talented. Straight up. The mix on this is way better than anything R&B that Tory Lanez has ever fucking produced. Ever. Ever. I'm fucking, like... And then he could fucking rap better than... How? How is Tory Lanez the guy? Like, listen. This is gonna be really woke. This is really woke. Okay? I fucking love Tory Lanez. But how is Tory Lanez the best of fucking Brampton when fucking Russell exists? Okay? How is Tory Lanez and fucking Tristan Thompson what we're talking about when it comes to Brampton and not fucking Quasi and fucking Russell? Like, please, talk about the right shit. Brampton's not that fucking bad. We got some shit going on, bro.
Next time I see you, baby, I'ma be better. Your body, your brain, you know I'll never forget you.
Fucking hell, bro. Bro, if what I'm planning goes through and I don't get a fucking Russell interview, just wrap it up. I need a Russell interview before the year end. Fucking put that on the fucking goal list. I mean, he liked this shit, bro. He liked this shit. There's that fucking connection, bro. I need a Russell interview. Before 2027. That's the goal. Russell interview before 2027. Fucking bookmark it.
Yo, welcome, brother.
Yo, thanks for having me.
Yo,
This is
man.
sick.
Listen, man, I've been following the movement for a while, but like the last set of music that you've been dropping lately has been exceptionally fire. There's a song that really stood out to me, Two Up, featuring Because.
Yeah, shout out Because.
Right, one, the name Because is crazy, just because.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But is he speaking Tagalog on the track?
Yeah, he's rapping in Tagalog. Yeah.
So talk to me about even bringing that together and like some of those Filipino collabos that you've been working with.
Yeah, well, like, the new album's called Mother's Land,
Mhm.
and it's like a dedication to the Philippines, but also like a dedication to my mom who passed away in 2015. So,
R.I.P.
and like this year made it 10 years. So
Okay.
I wanted to do something special, not only for the Philippines and for like Filipinos all across the world, but also for my mom, of course. But I went to the Philippines last year for my first ever, like, I was doing pretty much like a press run for my album that I dropped last year called
Right.
Dearly Loved. And I had the opportunity to go out there. I never had an opportunity my whole life because the flight cost was insane.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with money like that, so I wasn't really able to go see family over there. I don't really know my family over there. But I had the opportunity to go out there and, like, just like you said, I used to be a rapper.
Yeah.
And I was one of the first artists on YouTube to like be uploading music. And then two, like one of the
Do I go down another rabbit hole? He was talking about fucking Philippines and flight costs and whatever. My best friend when I was I guess 9. I don't know. My best friend was Cambodian for a year when I was in 2010, so I was probably 7 or 8. My best friend was Cambodian. And his dad survived the Cambodian genocide and wrote a fucking book about it. Shout out Philos. He came back to Canada. He moved to Cambodia for like 10 years and then came back to Canada. Shout out Philos. He's probably not watching, but like, I don't know. That was just, bro, I've met so many weirdly interesting people in my life, and I don't know why. It feels like it's probably important and it's probably a sign of something, but like at the same time, it's like, I don't know why. Anyways.
I would never say one of the first, but definitely how would I say it? Just somebody who was early to putting their music up on the internet that was Filipino. Like,
yeah. Listen, you're humble, so I would say you're probably one of the first, maybe the first 3 or 5.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
one of them.
Yeah.
But lo and behold, like the scene was growing out there, and what I didn't realize for a long amount of time was that a lot of the artists from there were actually very much influenced by my music, influenced by my
Interesting.
brand, influenced by my history over there. So going over there, a lot of those artists were in their teens when they were listening to me.
Okay.
And now we're all either in our mid-20s or early 30s.
Yeah, yeah.
And a lot of the artists out there are killing it. Like, their scene out there, if I were to put anybody on from here onto like music from the Philippines, like just go listen to that album, because a lot of the people featured on there are like the big dogs out there.
Interesting.
So it's cool to just, when I went over there, they were all, one, like, because like, you know, speaking about him and specifically, he was at my show over there, like my first show, and I met him there for the first time, like in person. And I was like, damn, like, this is super cool, because I had heard about him before. He was just putting me on to how much he grew up on my music. So I was like, yo, like, let's do something, because this is full circle for the both of us. Which is really cool. But yeah, like a lot of my influence was in the artists that are already buzzing out there, and they've just shown so much love. Like, the amount of, everybody will say like, yeah, the Philippines is good for love, X, Y, and Z, hospitality, all that. But when it really comes,
I'm gonna skip to the life in Brampton. In the most respectful way possible, I've already been talking about this motherfucker for about an hour. We gotta get to what I feel is like pertinent to my perspective on the artist. You know what I mean?
A lot of the features on there, like people that have inspired me to work even harder. And we also have like Filipino Canadian acts. We got Paris on there.
Okay.
From Vancouver, who's really like, he got a project coming out soon.
Shout out Paris. I believe is Paris. Fuck, what's his name? No, it's not fucking Paris, Texas. Paris played you? That's that yeah, Filipino Canadian from fucking Burnaby, British Columbia. Yes. Where do I know him from? City Girls? I guess so? I don't. Bro, there's too much shit going on. I'm overstimulated with the amount of fucking knowledge that I don't have.
But he's somebody I like co-sign 200%. Like, not even just because that's the homie, but somebody that inspired me to like even stop writing so much and just go in.
Yeah.
Like, he punches in, like he got me on that punching shit. So
yeah.
I'm heavy on that now too. But yeah, just like very, very, I'm super inspired by their, like, just being over there, and it's been rubbed off now on all my future work.
Dope.
Thankfully.
Dope. And you know, let's go back, because this is the first time I'm getting a chance to sit with you, right? But I've been going through your history and stuff, doing my research. So you grew up in Brampton.
Yeah, the
right?
bees.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Big
So,
bees.
West Side.
what was it like growing up over there for you? You know, middle child. You know, you got an older brother.
That was so fucking obnoxious. West Side, though. West Side. Shout out Quasi. Shout out. Is that big? I don't even know who's out. Other than Quasi, I don't even know who's actually from Brampton. You know who I'm gonna shout out though, and this is gonna be a crazy ass take. I'm gonna go grab the shorts though. I'll be right back. Shout out AJ Suave. Shout out Dre. Shout out AJ Suave. I mean, listen, I went to school with AJ from 3rd grade to 10th grade. And now bro's like an actual like fucking talented ass designer and shit. It's like, it's fucking nuts, bro. It's nuts. Like, there's so many fucking random connections I have. Like, this is a little depressing, but I went to school with RJ Barrett's little brother, who unfortunately passed away last year. Like, shit, like, rest in power, Nathan Barrett. I remember going to school. We had matching Roots tracksuits. This is like when I genuinely didn't have money. I didn't have any designer clothes. My grandmother bought me this Roots tracksuit. And it was the one thing motherfuckers respected me for in my fucking entire style. And I was on the same bus as Nathan Barrett. I genuinely don't know I don't know the details of his passing, but genuinely, I had the same tracksuit as him. I was on the same bus as him. It was the first time I ever saw a Rolls Royce. Was on his in his neighborhood. There's so much random shit. It's so weird how things pile up and like. it just all of a sudden you just think about shit. It's like, why did that happen to me? Why am I involved in those situations? I imagine people, there's people who don't have jack shit involved in their lives. There's nobody around them that end up doing anything with their lives. And then I just have these fucking random stories. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. But anyways, shout out AJ Suave. These jorts are fucking fire. Loki, I thought they were ruined by mold. My basement flooded at one point, and there was actually mold on the back of these, and there's no mold anymore. So I'm so fucking grateful for that. But anyways. Let's get back into the fucking Russell, whatever's going on here.
Younger sister.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what was the environment like for you?
Discover Candy Cans, where quality meets industry and real.
It's like 10 years old.
To the sponsor. Make cheer.
Brampton was cool. So like I lived in Brampton heads know, like I lived in the Knightsbridge area until I was like 10 years old.
Knightsbridge. I feel like I should know this, but I'm Okay, wait, hold up. I think I recognize these buildings. Knightsbridge. Clark Boulevard. Bramley. Oh, shit. Queen and Bramley is like... Yo, real shit? Okay. So he probably went to Bramley Secondary. Which is so fucking funny because that's like right across the street from my aunt's bar. I remember fucking Bramley Secondary is so fucking... I never went to like a normal high school in Brampton. I went to a French school. But Bramley Secondary is so close to this random ass church. Hold up, let me bring it up. This random ass church, okay? Oh fuck, I fucking... So he grew up in Bramley. It's like near Chinguacousy Park. Like this fucking building, like I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty sketch. It's pretty sketch. There's pretty like I was very young when I lived in Brampton. So it's not as I don't really have that in depth. But Bramley Road, like even this, I remember driving through this, going to like I think Bramley City Center is just up here, somewhere. I remember Chinguacousy Park. Like, so yeah, Chinguacousy Branch Library is there. Chinguacousy Park, I think. If I go here, no. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Right here? Is it? Where's Toys R Us? I'm trying to find my aunt's bar. Holy shit. Bro, this is taking me fucking back, bro. Okay, so I know on Balmoral was where my Balmoral was fuck. I remember Balmoral because I think that's where's Earnscliff? Fuck. I'm so lost, bro. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I remember this intersection. Bro, I'm fully just fucking exploring Brampton on live. I remember Torbram. This. Okay, hold up. 407 Bramley Road. Arenda. I remember Arenda. I remember Dixie. Avondale Boulevard. I feel familiar here. Balmoral Drive, Senior Public School, Clark Park, Peel Central. Why am I fucking exploring Brampton on fucking Google Maps here? Okay, hold up. Earnscliff Park, Clark Boulevard. Can you tell it's been about like 10 years since I've even fucking... Where's... Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Earnscliff fucking... Yeah, Eastbourne Drive. There we go. There we go. So... Where is it? Balmoral and fucking... So there we go. Hold up. So this is, where's the Ernest Cliff thing? There we go. Wow. Right fucking there is my grandma's bar. And then from there, like, so yeah. I grew up at this bar, straight up. And then from there, Bramley Road to, where was he? I'm so lost. Where was he talking about?
And I always.
Yeah.
Brampton was cool. So like I lived in Brampton Heads. No, like I lived in the Knightsbridge area.
Knightsbridge. So from there to there, it's about like 5 minutes. So yeah, like that's the area I grew, like, genuinely, like my aunt had a bar, my grandmother had a bar, like this is where I grew up, bro. It's fucking insane and nostalgic. If like again, fucking hell. I'm getting so sidetracked on this Russell deep dive. It's actually fucking insane.
Until I was like 10 years old. And I always call that the happiest time in my life. Like those were probably the happiest times of my life, being a kid, being in an apartment complex, being around so many kids of like different ethnicities. Like I had black friends, I had brown friends, I had Filipino friends.
I low-key think I have this is unconfirmed, but I'm pretty sure I went to church. There's actually there's a not 0% chance I went to church with relatives of Russell.
Friends, I had white friends, and we'd all hang out at the park behind Fort Kings Cross. That was like the building I lived at.
Okay.
Right across from the Knightsbridge building. So like we would all like go to the playground and be around each other, but it was like a sense of peace. Like my family didn't really have much. So my mom immigrated here, met my dad at a flea market, and then my pops like left. Like
he went to New York.
My biological father just like abandoned us and like left to the Philippines.
Oh, he went to the Philippines.
Yeah, so it was just my mom really like raising my brother and I. And you know, it's like my mom always said like, we don't have anything, but I'll give you everything, which I love that quote because like I'll never sit here and be like, we didn't have shit. Like, nah, my mom spoiled me. We just didn't have too much.
Yeah.
So a lot of my childhood was just spent working with what I had, which I love because it made me like a very efficient person, and I could have fun wherever and talk to whoever because again, like the amount of culture that was there was awesome. I went to Cardinal Newman, which was like by far the best elementary school like I would ever say any kid could go to because again, just like so much multiculturalism there. The teachers were just so cool. But I love that.
I want to reestablish how much Brampton in general is much of the same of what he exactly is talking about, and is particularly my experience with Brampton and my schooling. I went through French school my entire life from fucking kindergarten to grade 12, and until I moved out of Brampton from fucking kindergarten to grade 10, it was just generally just multicultural. I mean, even like I wouldn't consider it a minority necessarily, but like there was probably less white kids than there was any other culture in my high school from grade 7 to grade 10. And that's not saying, like, we don't have, like, fucking white people don't share the same fucking minority stake in culture in general. But in my fucking microcosm of reality, from grade 7 to grade 10, there was less white people than there was anyone else.
Area, like damn near across the street from, like, not across the street, but a couple blocks away from Bramley City Center. Like, it was very Brampton. And then
That's not super Brampton.
Yeah, yep. And then after I was 10 years, like, so my stepdad came into the picture. My stepdad's Trini, so
Okay.
I actually grew up Caribbean. Like, I didn't really know my Filipino family like that. My mom tried to do her best, but, like, you know, it was only what my mom knew. So I wasn't really around, like, Filipino family. I was more around my Trinidadian family.
Yeah.
And I call my stepdad my dad. Like, he's my dad. Like, he stepped up. That's my pop. So he raised me from, like, 4 until now, you know?
Wow.
But it's my dog, like, and he really helped me. He really shaped me to be, like, a very outgoing person. So, but I say all this to say, like, when I was 10, we moved out. You know, my pops and my mom, they kind of had enough money to, you know, rent a house, to get out of there. But, you know, it's kind of like the Dave Chappelle stand-up. Like, we moved to the burbs, but we were just making enough to live there.
I can relate.
So it wasn't even like life fully changed. We were still kind of struggling. We just had 2 floors to a house.
You're just broke kids in the burbs.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But, you know, my mom and dad did what they could, which I always love. Like, my mom.
I'm straight up fucking DMing Russell. I'm not gonna lie, because I want to know where he, like, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know, bro. I didn't realize how much Brampton meant to me. I didn't. It sounds so fucking stupid, bro, but having moved out like 8 years ago, and, like, now listening to stories from Brampton and where I grew up, and, like, fuck, bro. I was just about to DM Russell, and it wasn't. I moved to Barrie, and it's very different here, but it's honestly very similar to where Brampton was probably when I was born. But again, it's so fucking different culturally, and, like, fuck, I miss Brampton. I'm not gonna lie, I fucking miss Brampton, straight up. And I don't think I ever realized that until now. And it's been it's been 8 years.
Mom was a real hustler. Like, she had a lot of jobs. Like, she was a lot of women think it's very performative when I speak to them about this stuff, but they don't know, like, my mom was a hairstylist, a makeup artist, like,
damn,
all these things. That she ended up being, like, a florist, and then, like,
it's like, it's about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours north of Toronto.
Wedding decor, like, just like she did floral for wedding decor, funerals, things of that nature. So she was always creative. And then my dad, he was a carpet cleaner. So they both, like, made enough to move to this new area, and that's when I was, like, locked in.
Does it snow? Oh, fuck. Of course it snows here. Fuck me, bro. There's about, like, the snowbanks around here, it's about 4 feet, maybe 5.
Like, my elementary school from then was, like, 80 to 90% white, you know? But I was still kind of, I guess influenced by a lot of that stuff, just because like some of the kids that I made friends with there were like skate kids. Like you had your you know snobby white kids,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
you had like your cool kind of rugged white kids that
Nah, I don't really play games.
was like they were rowdy, they liked to fight. So I was kind of cool with those kids and like some of the colored kids in my school. But there was like a little bit of classism. You know, realizing that in my adulthood, like yeah, there was definitely some classism there. So I found myself sliding into depression when I was like 11 years old. Like that was like my first case of like real depression, because I was away from my old neighborhood and all my friends and Facebook and all that stuff. It was like really early on. So I didn't even know what they were up to until high school happened. And that's when like Facebook came around. So that's when I really got to communicate with everybody, but it really started moving to that area and not being able to see any of my friends anymore. So I became like a really sad kid. But in high school was really when, you know, I got to get out of my house. Like, you know, you get to go out without your parents chaperoning everything. So being 14 and 15, living in Brampton and taking the bus everywhere.
So you're talking about downtown Toronto and shit.
That and just around Brampton City, like a lot of Brampton culture, which I love, like Jay and Trey from 4YE and Sheldon, like they talk about this a lot, which I really love. Like they're probably the best candidates to talk about this stuff, but a lot of
I stream once a week.
People don't know, like Brampton culture is really loitering in a parking lot or like loitering out, like just like New York, like. But you're in more spread out areas. So you're going, like what I love about like Party's Break from Toronto video is it's a very big like representation of P.O. Baby culture. Like when you're sitting in a parking lot with all your homies just talking about nothing.
At the Timmy's and shit.
Yeah. Everybody.
Bro, I miss, I wish I had this type of, I guess, upbringing, but at the same time, like just even like I had this same experience in Barrie, but it's so much like it's still so much different to if I had that experience in Brampton. Like I feel if I stayed in Brampton until I was even just 18, I would experience a lot of what Russell is saying. In that, like, high school would have been more like we'd go out more, and you know, type deal. But I didn't have that experience in Brampton. I had that more experience in Barrie, and it's very different here. I mean, quite literally, if we're putting it simply, there's a lot less cultural diversity in where I live now than where I lived for 16 years of my life.
Knows Bovard and McLaughlin, like Timmy.
Bro, just Bovard and McLaughlin, bro. You do Bovard and McLaughlin is like maybe a block away. That's like a block away from my church where I grew up. Straight up. Like if we go to Street View here in maps, like where I grew up, my church, it's not there anymore. It's right fucking here. Like it's still marked there. BCFC, Brampton Christian Family Church. It's permanently closed because they moved to like Midland Road or not Midland, Mayfield Road. But this is where I fucking grew up, bro. This is the church I grew up in. We used to have the Easter egg hunt over here. Like fucking Chris Gibson was just, bro, I used to play hockey and baseball over here in Chris Gibson. Not only that, but I went to school with the manager for Chris Gibson. My grandmother lived in the buildings over here. Just over here. Like, am I missing Yes, I'm fucking missing Brampton, but it's purely nostalgia based. It's not, I don't know. I feel like I could live in Brampton, but like at the same time, it's incredibly nostalgic is really what I'm saying.
Means like all them Tim Hortons locations, like Heart Lake Plaza, like all those it's plaza culture. Like you're in the plaza and you're just shooting the shit, talking to your homies all night. But I love it because that sparks so.
Why I moved to Barrie, bro? I mean, like, bro, I was a kid. I was 16 when we moved. I don't have really any control. It just was what was best for my family. That's really all it is.
That boredom sparks so much creativity. So that's why you have like these guys like 4YE. You have Jesse Reyes's, the Roy Woods. You know what I mean? Like all these
Tory Lanes.
Tory, you know what's crazy is like I have stories about like how Tory would hop on the bus because he used to go to Fletcher's. Tory used to hop on the bus to come see me at like Notre Dame, and we'd like skateboard outside. Like people don't know that lore. Like Tory and I were
fucking what? From Fletcher's Creek. Okay. My best friend lived around Notre Dame. That's like Sandalwood area. Nah. Where's Cardboard? Okay. It's too nostalgic. I can't. I just gotta move on. I gotta move on, bro. Nobody cares.
Really like.
And you know the skateboarding thing is part of the reason his name is Lanes, right? From skateboarding through the lanes and stuff.
I wouldn't fact check that, but if that was a thing, like that was, I guess, you know. But he was a skater.
I did a documentary on it.
A lot of people don't know Tory was a skater. Like
I did not
really
know
skate.
that like to that degree that he was a skater.
Yeah, like not to like the vert skating thing, but like a street skater. Yeah, Tory used to skate. And yeah, he would like pop out sometimes and like we'd hang out as kids. And that's again, like just the Brampton culture was like, you pop out to a parking lot, you see one of the homies there. And sometimes it was Tory, sometimes it was Toby, you know.
Salute to Toby.
Yeah. Shout out Tech Rhymes, you know, Toby and I were in a rap group with another guy named Suspect called Bermuda Triangle.
Yo, this is
so much lore, bro. Like real Brampton lore. You know what I mean? Like seeing Raz Fresco at Club on
like,
Queen, like doing.
I'm so like Brampton now. Like that culture right now is like quasi. It's I don't know if FBK is from there. I don't think Misa's from Brampton. But like Dre's from there. I know for sure Dre's from there cuz I went to high school with people who know Dre. So I know Dre's at least. I don't know if he's from Brampton necessarily, but he's from Peel and he's fucking labeled it as such. Yeah, suggest me something. Come on. Yeah, DM me. My @'s at Gabzzz_YT. It's written on my on the profile or whatever. That's my Instagram. So if you hit me there, we'll see what's going on.
Open mics. We used to be at the open mics, like hella heavy, and that's kind of like, again, like that kind of gave us an avenue from all our like parking lot hangouts, ciphers in high school parking lots. Like I remember my first rap battle at Notre Dame getting ripped to shreds by the homie Cakes. Like shout out Cakes from Campion.
That's your camera right there.
Yeah, like he
from fucking.
He totally just ruined me in a rap battle.
I wish I went to public school in Brampton. I'm not gonna lie. Like the nearest public school to me was Cardinal Leger, which I never went to. I went to Jeunes Enfants, the same school RJ Barrett went to. Real shit. RJ Barrett, the current Toronto Raptor, the fourth overall pick in the 2019 NBA draft. That's the same school I went to.
And that made me know not to rap it like against anybody anymore. But I say all that to say,
It may have been the 2018 NBA draft. I don't know basketball that much. It must have been I don't know. Was it the same year the Raptors won the championship? Montverde Academy, École secondaire Jeunes Sans Frontières. This is my high school, bro. Real shit. I went there from grade 7 to grade 10. It's in a Skip the Dishes commercial. I remember Madame Faupas. I never had her personally, but yeah. Anyway,
it's like a lot of people want to wonder why so much greatness comes from our city. It's really the boredom that we all had.
Yes.
We didn't want to stay cooped up in our houses all day, so we would just hop out, take the bus anywhere, link up, and that's where you saw everybody. You know, Sheldon Sebastian from 4YE used to be in a rap group called GEC, and I used to see them everywhere. Shout out Hood, shout out Mickey. Like, I'd see them everywhere, you know what I mean? So it was just cool because, like, all these guys now, we're all, like, in our 30s, late 20s, and I'm seeing these guys at industry events.
Yes.
I'm seeing them, like, really do their thing creatively. So, like, it warms my heart because we were really, like, and still to this day, people like to make fun of being from Brampton. I get it, you know, brown population, all that. But for me, like, shout out all my Punjabi people, all my brown people, like, I love them. Like, they gave me culture too. They, you know, shout out all my Tamil people. Like, we got Tamils over there. Like, we were all locked in. So what I love about being from Brampton is, like, I get this great perspective on culture, and I'm able to be in, like, kind of like a small town vibe. So I'll never forget where I came from.
Yeah.
this is so fucking real, especially as I've moved to Barrie. I think it's a very I think it implicates my view on politics and my general worldview. I think growing up in Brampton affected my worldview, and I think especially coming to Barrie, where a lot of people didn't grow up around the same things I grew up around. It's the same melting pot I grew up around. It becomes a very like hostile environment, which doesn't make sense to me because I just fucking grew up around it. I mean, I played hockey my entire, like, from the age of 6 to the age of 16, and there was a lot of Sikh and Punjabi hockey players because it was fucking Brampton, and we were all a team, and we all, like, a lot of my teammates played with a turban on. And it was just part of the culture. It was just part of playing hockey in Brampton, and it was fully normal. But then I see people, like, in Barrie, as a lot of my friends even, just talking about, like, oh yeah, these Punjabi, these Sikhs, these fucking whatever, these Indians, they're the problem with this fucking country. I'm like, no, this country failed these people. Immigration failed these people. They came here for a better life, and they weren't able to accomplish this because of the infrastructure that is here. It is so fucking stupid to be racist or like the even idea that it's these people's fault is so fucking stupid in my mind. It's so stupid. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm so fucking... Listen, we're 20 minutes away from potentially being able to react to a Kodak project. Let me rant a little bit about immigration.
But man, you asked me about Brampton, I'll go on for hours. Like, I just love being from there.
But bro, it's crazy because you gave me the perfect explanation for why there's so many talented people from there. Because I've interviewed a multitude of people from Brampton, and they all say, oh, we went to the same school, or we went to the school across the street, or we used to link up. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, what are the odds that all of you guys that are ultra talented, everybody doing their thing, all came from the same place? And what you explained with the boredom makes so much sense.
Yeah,
bro.
we didn't want to be inside.
Yeah.
And the bus fare back then had to be like $2.25. So we're all just scraping change. I'll speak for myself. I used to just scrape change and be like,
I wouldn't even say, like, I'm not even involved in whatever it's saying, but I think, I genuinely think Brampton as a culture brews something different, bro. I genuinely think that, because there's something strange about the amount of people I grew up with who have the same mentality as me, or same even like worldview. It's a very complex thing that all of a sudden just seems so simple with the amount of people that think very similarly. It's very strange, and it's hard to describe. But I think there's something very special about Brampton that is incredibly underrated.
yo, like where the ciphers at? You know what I mean? Like where's everybody at? Like my brother used to there used to be these like open mics, Club on Queen, like places like that where they were like fundraiser, food drive type things. So if you brought a can of food, you could go up there and like rap your song.
Yeah, yeah.
And like open mics were like kind of like you'd have a room with 60 people in there. And some of them would be people that were locked into the music scene already downtown. You know, this is the times of like the Offense, R.I.P. Littles, but like
R.I.P. Littles.
You know what I mean? Like the times of the Offense and people of that nature, Richie Sosa being out there, Lou Breeze, like them times where it was like, oh, he's locked in with Lou Breeze. Like, all right, cool. Like I'm rapping tonight. Let me see if like I pass my demo to him. You know what I mean? So it was those times where like those were the only ways we can, if we couldn't go all the way downtown, like, all right, cool. Like let's find these places, donate like a can of food or something and like rap, you know? But,
yo, I did not know that all of this was happening in Brampton, bro. You're opening my eyes to a lot of shit that was happening.
Yeah, man, I'm a real pill baby. Like a lot of people don't know the lore because I don't really speak too much about it. I do a lot of American interviews. So a lot of like the Brampton stuff gets like, oh, you grew up in Brampton, blah, 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 Toronto, blah, blah, blah. And then it's out the window. Yeah. So it's like, whenever I get a chance to speak about it, or when I catch Toby out there, like I caught Toby out.
Fuck, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. 2026, we're doing a fucking Russell interview. I'm doing a Russell interview. I'm doing a fucking Quasi interview. Bro, I swear to God, I'll fucking make the entire page a fucking Brampton sweep page, bro. Swear to God. If I could just make it a fucking Brampton Glaze Fest. I'll put fucking Dre on there. I'll put fucking AJ Suave on there. I don't fucking care, bro. Brampton's carrying the scene. Straight up. Straight the fuck up.
During the summer, like right before I left to the Philippines, like I went to like Do S Fest. I saw like this Toby outside and we were like, yo, just talking a lot about this Brampton lore.
Yeah.
but it's great because like again, like you see some of these dudes, like even seeing Tory like do his thing, and like I remember he had a sold out show at the Hoxton, and like having a minute just to be around him and his brothers, and just being like, wow, like look how far we all came. Like this is insane. Like but yeah, man, it's just always heartwarming because like we're not a New York. We're not any of these places where we're accessible to things. You know what I mean? Like, and even
You're not
Toronto.
even Toronto.
Yeah, exactly. You know
like
what I mean?
Still outside of Toronto. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I want to talk to you about influences because from listening to like early music and to music, like obviously now, right? But early. I'm gonna give you 3 names and let me know if I'm right.
Yeah.
Drake,
Obviously.
Mac Miller,
Yeah, obviously.
Eminem.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, all 3 of them. Yeah. Yo, I mean, Drake being the singer-rapper, for one, being from Toronto, and then also being vulnerable.
Yes.
You know, very vulnerable, like, taught me a lot. I still, like, I'll forever say I'm a child of Drake. Like, that's something that a lot of artists were way too cool to admit, all that. Nah, I'm a child of the Drake era. Like, 100%.
I listened to your fireworks freestyle.
This anger intakes. I'm having nightmares about that night till this day. But it's true, baby. How can you?
Yeah, that was the, like, and it's crazy. I mean, like, little lore, like, not to get too sidetracked, but like, I remember being 16, passing around mixtapes at school and working Facebook groups and putting little YouTube videos out. And then Thank Me Later was about to come out, and Ustream was around. That was like the live stream platform, and Drake shouted me out on there. And mind you, I'm just a kid. I'm a 16-year-old kid, like listening to Over every day, like listening to all the exclusives, like whenever they come out on Evil Empire mixtapes. So like being from there and then getting like that little acknowledgement put such a battery in my back. So I will never ever like disrespect just him in general or say anything backhanded about that man. Like, he really, really influenced me a lot. Like, to this day, I want a Drake feature. Like, and I know for a fact it's gonna happen. And then yeah, so with like Mac Miller, like he was one, like being a kid from the suburbs and just rapping, like that inspired me a lot.
I'm so... I can't believe this was such a fucking insane blind spot for me. Like, it feels like a failure for me to not know who Russell was before this stream. Like, I reacted to his song Dirty Vans last week, but like... And I had previously known who Russell was just through Don Valley. And I knew Elixir was a massive fan and whatever. But bro, this motherfucker, like, he blew up down the fucking street from where I grew up. I had no fucking clue. Like, the fact that that's even possible is insane to me. I'm very, like, this is already the longest stream I've ever had, but I'm so incredibly intrigued with what is, like, his story. I'm so incredibly intrigued.
He was not gangster. He was not tough. I'm not gangster. I'm not tough. But he was still a cool dude, like tatted up. You know, this is a kid that got signed at like 18, 19, and you're seeing him like with these wholesome rap videos, but he's wearing a rollie, and it was just so cool to see somebody that young doing something great, but also being positive, smiling in his videos, being goofy, but then like turning around and like linking up with his Schoolboy Q. It was like, I saw that in myself because that's who I was. Like, I was the funny guy that was not tough, but when it came down to like hanging out with dudes that were really like that, I could coexist with them because I could sit back and we had common interests, and I was outgoing. So like I was able to really talk to everybody. So I saw that a lot in Mac. Like, Mac really, people don't really realize, like, Mac had Future at his house. He aided in the start of Vince Staples' career.
Yes, he did.
You know what I'm saying? So being around that, I always saw myself in that because that's how I was in Brampton.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I was around my kid, like my homies from the burbs, but I was also around like a lot of my homies from the hood that, you know, and having that duality like was so cool. And then Eminem was like the first rapper I ever was like, that was that.
I'm so I need a Russell interview because I swear on everything, on my entire faith, there's, I think, at least one person who went to my church growing up, Brampton Christian Family Church, who is probably at least a little bit related to Russell. I can't prove it. I can't prove it. It's very possible that it's not real, but there's a level where it's like, I know, what's his name? There was a guy from a church who played for Cal in basketball, NCAA basketball, D1. It wasn't Jasdane. No, I fully should know his name. Like straight up, I fully should know his name. He played for Cal. I know his. I feel like I know his dad's name more than I know his name. But even that, it's like I know RJ Barrett's little brother, who passed away unfortunately. I know. He didn't play for UCLA. I assume he played for USC, or he played for Cal. Fuck. I'm trying to remember his fucking name. '23, '24. Nah. It's probably. It's Brown. It's definitely Brown. Fuck. I should fucking know his name, bro. I fucking grew up with this kid, bro. I'm trying to fucking find his name, bro. Oh, I should know his name, bro. I swear, I should incredibly, like... Joel or Joel Brown fucking went to my church. Joel or Joel. I remember him straight up. I haven't seen your message request. Real shit from Anna. Oh, okay, from Behance. Okay, I just saw it. I'll reply to you after. Anyways.
Cracked my whole love for hip hop. Just seeing him and watching 8 Mile, and Without Me being the first ever rap song I knew word for word. And then he was my gateway drug to 50 Cent. And on top of that, just being like a mogul, being somebody that was very prominent in a lot of people's careers, you know, D12, 50 Cent, Obi Trice, like he opened me up to worlds being built.
Yeah, I got it.
Build your world. You could have other people part of your world. And just all around, like, I'll never disrespect M. Like, everybody be like, the music ain't the same anymore. X, Y, and Z narratives about Eminem. But, like, to me, his albums still get played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His albums will forever be replayed in my playlist. But, yeah, shout out to Eminem. Like, shout out to all three of them, man, because till this day, I'm so influenced by them.
I guess I hit the bullseye with all three of those names.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Listen, just to pat myself on the back quick fast, I just got this from listening to some of the songs from back in the days, and I was like, I hear M, I hear Drake, I hear Mac. I hear Mac Miller right there.
I'm gonna be right back. This is the longest trip we've had so far. And maybe that's a little bit because I'm a little tipsy. And maybe because I'm a little nostalgic. But I'm not complaining. I fucking love whatever we're doing. I appreciate it in the same way that I appreciate anything. Bro, we're almost at 5 hours. 5 hours. That's fucking nuts. I haven't even I don't feel tired. I don't feel anything. I'm so glad I don't work tomorrow. Real shit. But yeah. Let's continue the deep dive into Russell.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, dude.
And you're Deep Pride.
Yeah.
I want to take a quick break from this episode to give a and say all of them. See, big salute to.
I know you were cheer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know you as Russell, right? But from social media, right? From watching you, following you on social media and stuff like that. But like, I feel like I bumped into you as Deep Pride back in the days.
Another chapter passes by in the novel of my legacy. Waking up the sunshine, my mama flipping eggs for me.
Oh, that's how I know you. Yeah. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Like open mics, things of that nature, taking the bus everywhere.
Yes.
Like I was really, people don't realize I was outside.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking like the days of Oliver working at like Ransom and seeing Nico at Goodfoot. And, you know, like I wasn't old enough to get into like certain clubs, but being outside of certain clubs, seeing all these dudes, like, bro, I really got Toronto lore. Like, I'm a really like a child of the city. So
I
definitely
remember D-Pride from back in the days, but then like now that I made the connect, I'm like, oh fuck, it's you.
Yeah, man. I definitely when you like first off, like Real Toronto DVD, obviously, like that was of course seeing you on there, but like yeah, I've seen you outside as a kid, like a couple times, you know. We never formally met, but I had always just been like, I'm a student of Toronto culture. Like shout out to Addy Papa.
Salute to Addy.
Legend in this. Like people got to know the Addy Papa lore, you know what I'm saying? But like he's one of like the only
I'm a send Russell a voice message especially because he liked the post that I was making about him, bro. Yo, brother, listen. I'm watching like all of your old interviews, all of your old like remixes and everything. I just can't believe the blind spot I had for your talent in your music and everything you've done, considering it was down the street from where I grew up. It's just so insane to see that someone from Brampton, the way I grew up, made it in such a way that a bunch of my peers look up to you, and I had no fucking clue. I admit my responsibility and the lack of just seeing the vision or whatever, but I also admire as much as you've done for the Brampton scene, and I really appreciate that.
People I could talk to nowadays are out, like we could just sit there and have a whole Toronto lore discussion because he was really outside like that, you know? So me being 15, I wasn't in like clubs and certain places like that. But when it came down to like a lot of things like pertaining to like music and things of that nature, open mics, anywhere where you could perform, like I remember my brother used to just bring me everywhere there. Once he got his license, we were like everywhere just to get any sort of opportunity or be around anything and be part of it. But yeah, we were in the cut, man. Like,
yeah, but you as D-Pride, you took the fuck off, bro.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit. And the thing is, now in hindsight, I do remember like your name starting to like blow up. And I was like, holy shit, look at that. But now doing my research, I'm like, yo, you got millions of views back in the days as D-Pride, bro. So talk to me about that time, because you were a rapidy rap ass nigga at them times too, bro. So tell me about them times, bro.
Those times were great. They really, I always consider that my 10,000 hours. I was never, I didn't grow up like with a piano teacher or any of that, vocal lessons, nothing. It was really just having to make do with what I had accessible to me. And what that was my mom and dad's computer. You know, I just used to go on the computer and nerd out and just try my best to figure out. Like, I remember hearing my voice for the first time. I bought a mic from the dollar store. And I was like, yo, like I plugged it in and I'll go on Windows Recorder and hear my voice. I got so fascinated about it. And that built up to downloading Audacity and then getting Adobe Audition and working on there and finding YouTube. So YouTube basically was like, my whole gateway to that was having a MySpace page.
Right.
A lot of people don't know this, but like I used to put my music up on MySpace and on the Canadian charts.
Can I be really, really fucking real with you guys? In about 8th grade, I had a fucking cover channel. I think it's the exact account that is currently the Gabzzz YT account. And I'm not gonna lie, I got fucking bullied for it. My closest friends in 7th, 8th, 9th grade would fucking bully me for it. Shout out fucking Ion. I'm not even gonna say his last name, but he knows who he is, bro. I remember him and the fucking motherfucker that stole my fucking 7th grade girlfriend. I fucking remember it. I remember it in 8th grade, and it stuck with me. I created a specifically music page where I would cover songs. You know, just as an artist, I thought I was listen. My 7th grade, okay, to be specific, my 7th grade girlfriend gassed me the fuck up. I thought I could sing, and so I created a music page, and her then boyfriend in 8th grade would then bully me with one of my considerable like friends. Whatever. And that's what became the Gabzzz_YT page and whatever. But yeah. I don't know where I was going with this. It was just a trauma dump apparently. But yeah. Fuck. I don't know.
I hope Drake will remember this. If he doesn't, it's cool. But like, if you looked on the charts, it was Drake as number 1.
Yes,
and he is
and
number
then
2.
PRYDE. Yes,
Yeah.
I remember.
And yeah.
And listen, let me show you something. If I remember, he remembers. Don't worry about it. He remembers.
Shout out him.
Salute to the boy.
But yeah, so going on MySpace and uploading my music was like a thing I really used to do. I was also on SoundClick, so I would, like for some reason, a lot of my songs would just, I guess people would just listen to them. I guess I got on, well, algorithms weren't a thing back then. But what I did used to do was like rap over, you know, I feel like you're old enough to know like J Arms tapes. So like the J Arms instrumental tapes. Yeah, exactly. So I used to just take hella beats from there, rap on them, put them up, and I guess like a lot of people, those were LimeWire days, so a lot of people would source them to LimeWire, and people would download my remixes of these songs on LimeWire. So my MySpace buzz kind of got up, but it wasn't like super big. It was just like big enough. And then I used to embed my music videos on there, and we would shoot music videos on like a little digital camera.
Okay.
So I would chop them up because I had like Sony Vegas back then. So I would chop them up on Sony Vegas and I would upload them to YouTube. Oh shoot, I'm skipping a big step out of that. My bad. So before all that, before even the music thing, before.
Bro, I wish Russell would just like fuck if Russell DM'd me back and was like, yo, like fucking call me on Discord, like. This would be a fucking peak ass fucking stream. It's already the longest stream I've ever done, but like,
or even
I would take it to the next level.
Actually, so funny enough, I was a comedian before.
Interesting.
So the comedian stuff was just
Timothy Telaghetto type shit.
dumb kid and just being funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a webcam, and I just go on my webcam and I would lip sing Soldier Boy videos. So that's why I'll always give salute to Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy, tell him.
Yeah, so Soldier Boy was on SoundClick heavy, and
Yes.
he was my favorite rapper at the time, and he was young, so like I related to it a lot. But I did a bunch of like parody videos to his songs, and I would put them up on my MySpace. So I would go on YouTube because I saw that it was just a place where you could upload videos.
Yeah, because this is like early YouTube, like 06.
Yeah, exactly. And shout out to Tim Chantarangsu, who is formerly Timothy De La Ghetto.
This is what I'm saying. I was tapped into. I'm not gonna claim that. I'm not gonna claim that I was tapped into fucking Asian culture or whatever. But I'm gonna say I was tapped into Timothy Delgado before he was even on Wild 'N Out. I don't even know Wild 'N Out wasn't even a fucking thing. And then that's how I found out he was Timothy Chirag's. I can't even fucking whatever.
He used to embed YouTube videos on his page, so I got that from him. I was like, oh, okay, I could put my music videos on my page. I just had to upload them to YouTube, copy the embed code, put them on there. But what I didn't realize was YouTube had a comment section. So I started seeing comments on there. And as a 13-year-old kid, I'm 13, by the way, like at this point. So as a 13-year-old kid, that put like a bad... in my back to be like, yo, like I'm a just keep doing this because people are entertained, and
Feedback,
I always just like you said before, I'm a middle child, right? So I want all the attention.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool, like I'm gonna just get attention from the world. So I started doing that, and then that led me to geeking out on Windows Recorder, like I said before, making music, and then I made music. But as I was making music, I'm on YouTube putting out these comedy videos, and I'm like, yo, should I put up my music videos? So I started doing that and then embedding those onto my MySpace page. My MySpace buzz started going up. I'm #2 in Canada. And I'm also taking over YouTube, being one of the first artists to just put videos on there of me rapping, stuff like that. Being first to vlogging. Like I was vlogging back then, showing people my life as like a regular kid. And then, I just started getting attention like that. Started building that up, live streaming too back in the day. There was blog TV, which was like one of the live streaming things. So we would go on there, promote my music on there, and just working the internet.
Yeah.
There were no record labels at the time. I had nobody but local open mic people to pass my demo to. So that was a way for me to like actually put stuff out and get an international fan base. And then, and sorry if this is taking so long, it's a lot of lore, but, so fast forwarding, just doing that for.
Listen, let me see. Nah, you good here. I'm just seeing your chats here on Twitch or whatever. But you're good.
However many years, like 2 years or something, around 15 or 16, I started getting some label attention.
Yeah.
There were like some labels kind of figuring it out. They just didn't fully understand YouTube or the internet like that. But they had their eyes peeled on me. You know, I'm this really young kid doing everything alone. I'm mixing, I'm mastering, I'm shooting the video, I'm editing it, and I'm putting it all together. And I'm not controlled by a label at the time, so I'm just putting it out. There's no streaming services. You could just go straight to consumer. So I'm going straight to consumer with everything. And lo and behold, I signed to this one dude. Shout out Baby J. I signed to this one dude who just goes into my email. He's like, "Yo, I found your email on MySpace. Like, I want to change your life." And I'm 16 at the time. I don't want to be in high school. It's like the first deal that wasn't like, because everybody else, like, they offered me stuff, but they really never like pushed through. I think there was the fear there from like, you know, no numbers being there, no sound scan, any of that. So, but Jay took time to really be like, nah, he's the future. This internet shit is the future. Like, so I locked in with him. I moved to New York like when I was like 16, 17 years old. And we signed to them, Mars Music. And so they had a meeting with somebody. I think it was at like Warner or something. I don't mean to like, you know, mark anybody out. But they had a meeting at Warner with an A&R over there. And the A&R said, he's cool, but let me see him get to 100,000 subscribers. Like, let me see that. And at the time, I think I had about like 20 to 30.
That's so fucking stupid. Especially considering where fucking Russell is now. It's like, bro, are you fucking dumb? There's a level of sound that I don't give a fuck what your numbers are, you'll probably reach. Like, it doesn't matter where you're currently at, you'll probably reach a certain benchmark. And the fact that they didn't even realize that Russell would get to that benchmark is fucking stupid.
Something like that, like not as much, but Phil Chong, the other partner in the record label, he had this idea of being like, all right, let's do a remix every week of every popular song that comes out. Like, just do it, like, record one verse on it, little run and gun video, put it out. We'll go weekly until we hit 100K subscribers. And I was like, all right, cool, I could do that. So went out there with my friend, shot a bunch of these videos, and we're doing, you know, I remember we did that Fireworks remix, and then we do All I Do Is Win, and the lore from me.
Okay. I mean, I would be a fucking idiot if I didn't listen to the Fireworks or the PRYDE fucking All I Do Is Win remix. So let's start with Fireworks. Bro, real shit. This looks like the fucking tennis court across the fucking street from where I grew up. This looks like fuck. I don't even know what the park is called, bro. I don't even know, but it looks exactly like it.
Mature and just changed everything. I'm overflowing, so don't fill the cup. Cause every day's full of stresses that are building up. Shaking haters, cause I'm told they ain't got nothing on me. I'm overloaded off caffeine from this cup of coffee. I got my neck tied, give it my best try. I've noticed lately I'm leaning more on the stress side. But I just do it for the music and the love. Just to be one of those legends like that man that came from Bed-Stuy. But no biggie, I know I'm about to blow soon. High school life ain't me, I must be homeschooled. It ain't a place for me, these students get me wrong.
Notre Dame secondary, bro. The north side of fucking Main Street. The north side of fucking Highway 10. Bro, that shit's like right next to where my fucking best friend was. Yeah. Shout out Cardboard Memories. Like if you really like know cards and shit, like sports cards, you know Cardboard Memories. You know where my brother would live in. That's about like Sandalwood and shit. But bruh. Wait. Let's wait, what was the other song? I forgot. I'm so fucking stupid, bro. I don't remember.
Remix. And then we do all I, so went out there with my friend, shot a bunch of these videos, and we're doing, I remember we did that Fireworks remix, and then we do All I Do Is Win.
All I do is win. Deep Pride, All I Do Is Win. Let's listen to this.
All I do is win, no matter what. The music on my mind, I would never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Cause all I do is win. You can do everything with the hands in the air, they can stay there. If you ain't hit a voice, it's a Filipino boy, get annoyed, deep Brizzy on the beat now. If I didn't win the votes for the best little kid right now, I think you need a little recount. I'm a beat down, I'm jet lean now. I'm the one, get it done, never renounce. Killing every major beat up on the market, if you shooting for the stars, catch me, I'm on the rebound. Rising through the streets, cause my music is mad. A well-known Skywalker like Luke was my dad. Came in the game pooping like, who is this lad? Unsigned valedictorian, and music's my drag. Rebel, agitated face, I be best, you haters fast. See the crowd throw it up like a graduation cat. Let's go. Is you riding or what? Cause we riding so free. Now she's riding with us cause you couldn't ride her like me. Try. Got music on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Cause all I do is win. The second going in, step up hands in the air, let me stay there.
Fuck. Okay. Real shit.
And the lore from me being signed and everything really boosted that video up because everybody's like, what is he gonna do? He just got signed.
Right.
All I Do Is Win remix comes out, boom, it's like wildfire. You know what I mean? Everybody is on it. It got 1 million views, all that stuff. People aren't cracking 1 million views off music at this point, you know? So to do that was sick. And then, week by week, putting out remixes. 10K subscribers one week, 20K subscribers the next. And then by like the 5th or the 6th video, we're at 100K.
Nice.
And mind you, these are all remixes.
All remixes.
So at a certain point, we were like, all right, originals.
Yeah.
Went through with the originals. They hit as hard as the remixes. And at the time, too, Jay is recording and mixing me. So this is all still in-house.
Right.
This is an indie label. This isn't a major label. They're just like 2 dudes that started a label from New York. So like, it was cool because I was very self-sufficient too. And Jay being self-sufficient, we had like a cool kind of system going on where it'd be like, all right, find which song is charting, remix it, put it out, next, and then feed them vlog stuff so they get to know you. So in all these videos, I'm wearing snapbacks. I got like these big glasses on. I got like a Goodwood on. I got vintage thrifted gear on. And we ended up just having this whole movement that ended up being like this Swagapino movement that I was aiding to on Tumblr and all these other outlets. Tumblr was out at the time. So these are all like aesthetically pleasing things for like a lot of these teenage kids.
Yeah.
So I ended up just garnering this whole fan base of teenage kids. And mind you, at the time too, this is like Bow Wow, Romeo generation still, like a little tail end of it. So I'm not swearing on these records.
Yeah, yeah.
So like my whole fan base was damn near like family channel vibes, but it had like the edge of these new songs, whether it was Lil Wayne or any of I'm like making them clean, you know? So yeah, that like just garnered such a huge fan base for me. Getting signed to that label was cool, and it was like an indie label, so we're going around finding joint ventures. So I'm going to label meetings at 16, 17, like in the label system, on the tail end of artist development. So I'm like really sharpening my blade, doing all this stuff, touring, like taking after the Soulja Boy book, you know, taking bookings over the email, like, you know, doing all that. And that really built like a lot of that buzz for me, like really the groundwork. And that's like what I could definitely say about D-Pride. We did a lot of groundwork with that. And that was like a real cool movement. And yeah, you know, going through the label system, I did a major deal at like 18, 19 years old.
Yeah, you were signed like to BMG at one point.
Yeah, like 19. That went kind of sour. Again, like, you know, a lot of people were not as like hip to this YouTube thing. And on top of that too, I'm young, I'm impressionable, so I want to just satisfy the industry. So I'm doing like pop records that I may not actually really be into, you know. Again, like we're talking like a kid that was rapidy rap in this in these rap circles. Like, so I had this like other vision of what I kind of wanted to do, but at the end of the day, I want to be Justin Bieber. So I'm like, all right, like I guess I gotta compromise, you know. But you know, lo and behold, like
it's so fucking stupid, bro. It's so fucking stupid, especially the label aspect of everything is like, oh yeah, no, you're from Canada, so all of a sudden you have to be fucking Justin Bieber. And I'm not even gonna lie, like they ignored Drake until like fucking until it was inevitable. Like Drake was fucking the probably bigger than Justin Bieber until about 2016, 2017. They didn't give a fuck about that until like 2019. And at that point it was too late because that wave of fucking musicians and rappers and whatever that had already passed their prime. There was too much beef there. Half of them got killed in that shit. And so seeing the real fucking artists from the suburbs, like Russell, like anyone else who wasn't from the actual like city, is a unique point of view. Like I don't think Tory would have made it if he was from Rexdale or if he was from like actually downtown. Like if you swap Nav and Tory's places, I don't think Tory makes it as far as he did. I don't think Nav makes it as far as he did. I think it's culturally specific of where they're from and how they made it. And the fact that Russell made it from Brampton the way he did, and the most like the fact that it wasn't, the fact that I didn't know about Russell at 16 when I first discovered the underground music scene is a fucking criminal act. Whoever is responsible for that deserves to be in fucking jail. I should have known about Russell before I knew about literally anybody other than Killy. The only reason I'm in this scene right now is fucking Killy. And the fact I didn't know about Russell right after Killy is a fucking crime. Is a crime to fucking society. It's a crime to the motherfucking the music industry right now. He fucking blew up 15 minutes down the road from me. 10 minutes down the road from me from when I was age 11. The fact that I did not know about Russell until fucking right now is a crime. It's a crime that needs to be fucking solved.
Turned 20 or 21, and I'm still going back and forth to New York, but the numbers are going down. Not many. The appeal of being the little rapper that could is gone because I'm not 16 rapping fast and angry anymore.
Yeah.
So the appeal is just going down, and
fan base is getting older too.
Yeah, exactly. They're growing out, and that's 20 to 28. I would say is the age where now you're too cool for anything you grew up on. So now you're just starting to kick jokes and make fun of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I faced a lot of that back. And then, moving back here, 20, 21 years old, having to do the walk of shame everywhere you go, people telling me I fell off,
damn.
And then separating from the label, and having to just be on my own at 20, 21.
Really having to learn the business at this point.
Exactly. And I'm still cool with those guys. So shout out Mars Music. But that was around the time where we all broke up. So I had to move back to Brampton and being around the music scene then, and everybody just Toronto gets disrespectful, bro. They'll tell you to your face, yo, bro, you fell off. And a lot of people were like that. I faced a lot of actual IRL hate.
And I think that's the worst part of the Toronto scene right now is the fucking hate, bro. There's this natural aspect that comes with the Toronto scene that is fucking hateful. And I don't fucking get it. I don't get it at all. Straight up. I get it. If you're from fucking different neighborhoods, there's a natural ability where it's you're from that side, I'm from this side. There's a fucking a disrespectful disconnection from that. But at the same time, bro, if we're really fucking thinking about it, right? You're on this side, they're on that side. Who's really the bigger enemy? It's the fucking United States, bro. It doesn't fucking matter what gang you're a part of. It doesn't fucking matter what side of Jane and Finch you're a part of. The United States is a bigger threat than anyone in the fucking gang culture that is Toronto. If you're ignoring that, you're a fucking idiot. Straight up. You're a fucking idiot. It doesn't matter if you're a capitalist or a socialist or whatever the fuck your politics are. The United States is a bigger threat to your current living than anyone who lives across the side of you. Straight up. I'm just being fucking honest. It doesn't matter if you live on Jane and Fitz. It doesn't mean if you, it doesn't fucking matter what gang you're a part of. The United States is a bigger threat than whoever the fuck you think is your ops. Real shit. But you guys are too afraid of the fucking Blood versus Crips or whatever the fuck you think is your actual ops to actually like process that information.
Which sucked, dude. Like it actually it took a toll on my mental health, which really sucked. And then, you know, again, like I saw the world, bro. I toured the world. Like, so to be back in Brampton and being, in a sense, washed up at 20 years old, like sucked for me. Cause I'm like, damn, my life is supposed to just begin now.
Yeah.
And, you know, I did the major deal thing. My money got rinsed from that. And I was just like, oh, like, I'm just here. What do I do? And like, I kind of didn't know what to do, but I was like, let me just resort to what I always been doing and kind of use the formula again. So at 21, it was like going really well. Like again, I garnered it all back up.
How old is Russell? I'm actually very curious as to how old Russell is, because like he's been going since fucking 21, but that was like at like what, 16, 17? What's the Wikipedia said, or the rap wiki? Starting on August 2020, 11. That doesn't fucking do anything. Born 1993. Okay, so he's 9 years older than me. So he's 32. Makes sense. That makes sense.
These songs, like you could even.
Again, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be right back. I'm so fucking gone, bro.
You only want my love and it's overtime. Baby, you cross that line. Now you lost me. Don't send me a text, no, 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 no. I realized. Don't make me decide when you just coming inside. I just can't deal with you. I just don't wanna be here, no, no, no. I just can't deal with you, not today, no, no. I'm a D&D you. I don't wanna ever see you again, 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 again. No, I just can't deal with you. I just can't deal with you. I just can't deal with you. Fake love, I caught it. I'm just here when you want it. Tell me you're honest when you're full of it, honestly. Say you don't want this, but you tripping and falling over on me. Boy, you toxic. Now get off my line, just stop it. Again, 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 again. No, I just can't deal with you. I just can't deal with you. I just can't deal with you.
Shout out Beats Out and Cloudy. Bro, I'm so gone. I'm so. Where is?
Menina, eu quero saber o que você fez. Domina a minha cabeça, até esqueci minha ex. I made me a promise that I never love again. But when you move that body, it's just way too much for us to be just friends. So wind up your bumper e desce pra mim, baby. Wind up your bumper e desce pra mim, baby. Wind up your bumper e desce pra mim, baby. Wind up your bumper, it's just on me, baby. Wind up your bumper, 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 wind up your bumper. Doing something to my brain when you're doing it sideways. Baby, faz um movimento pra mim. Promise if you look my way, I'm not gonna make you wait. Life will never be the same. Cause I made me a promise that I never love again. But when you move that body, it's just way too much for us to be just friends. So when I'm your bumper, you dance around me, baby. When I'm your bumper, you dance around me, baby. When I'm your bumper, you dance around me, baby. When I'm your bumper, you dance around me, baby. Wind up your bumper, 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 wind up your bumper,
Oh shit, bro. Bro, this stream's so full. Bro, it's almost been 6 hours, bro. We gotta finish this Russell fucking deep dive. Real shit. Alright? I don't know what it really entails, but bro, we're almost there.
Check it
We're
on
almost
YouTube,
there.
funny enough. And in these videos, I'm like getting tattoos, and I'm like kind of growing. I'm growing up to be the person that was missing around those teen times on a label.
Well, you were a kid rapper, bro.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like going from being like a child star or a child rapper, and now you're a man as a rapper. Like people have to watch you grow up. Now everybody gets to see everybody grow up in front of the camera, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. And like a lot of my interests that were at the back of my mind that I could never pull out during those label times. I was like, I'm just gonna do it now. I'm gonna just all in, go for it. So funny enough, like I go right back to that formula, but I do it with originals.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me release an original every week now. So started doing that and got my buzz right back up. It was right back up where it should have been. And I was like, yes, let's go. And around these times, like it was like an album called Plan A. And again, I'm getting label attention. And I'm like, yo, this is sick. Like I'm about to do it again, but on my own. And then right when that happened, my mom passed away. So I was like, oh no. And like, you know, I kind of took a step back. I tried to release projects, but those really didn't work. Like it just was like, I was definitely on a meltdown phase. Like it just wasn't working. I'm trying to catch up to childhood again. Mind you, I'm like 21, 22 at the time, just still trying my best to like be a kid because I missed out on a lot of that stuff. And like, it just wasn't working for me. So that was kind of like the downfall of it all, really. Like, I was too early to a lot of things that I could have flourished in later on, but I just didn't want to give up.
Yeah.
Like that's really like one key word in all this is resilience. Like I just wanted to stay resilient and be like, yo, I had too much, no pun intended, but I had too much pride in me to be like, yo, I'm gonna quit and go get like a regular job.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, bro. Like I love music too much. I love the game way too much. Like I can't. It's like Mitch and Paid in Full when he's talking about the game, like the hustle. Like I'm in love with that. I couldn't leave that. There was no way you could take me away from it. So anything I could do, like I was just releasing like whatever project after whatever project, and some of them wouldn't hit, you know, and I'd be like, all right, on to the next. Like, let's just keep going. And we were just talking about like editing your own stuff. I'm editing my own stuff. So I'm like, whatever, like keep this low overhead and just keep going.
Keep dropping.
And yeah, I just kept dropping. Thankfully, I learned a lot on the merch end. So, and I had a brand, you know, so I would work on my brand and thankfully, like I still had a couple consumers there for it. So I would just work on selling merch,
Yeah.
doing things like that, doing my little shows here and there, collecting any coin I could, and then throwing it right back into. Even till this day, like I'm gonna be like super transparent and like literally like this is how I live now. It's like 80 to 90% of my income in this gets reinvested back into music because this is my life. I have no kids. I got no baby mother. I got no girlfriend right now. Like all my money goes to music. And like, yeah, I got like some money to play around.
This is so fucking real, bro. And it doesn't even matter if you're like purely just an artist or if you have a fucking 9-to-5 alongside this. Being a creative takes this amount of commitment where it's like that 80% or 90% of your fucking money, no matter what it is, where it comes from, you need to commit that to whatever the fuck you're doing. Otherwise, you're fucked. There's no chance for you. It makes zero fucking sense. But that's also the world we live in. It's so dumb, bro. It's so fucking dumb.
But that's to entertain the music. I go out with my friends. I go live life. I go talk to women and stuff. But that to me just feeds onto the person I am that gets to make this music.
It goes back into your lyrics, probably.
Exactly. So that the lore in my songs is genuine. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, like that's kind of how it was for a long time, like a long time. And like I did that until 2020, pre-pandemic, like right before the pandemic. That's when I got attention from some people in the industry and somebody reached out. Like I put out this one cover, this one song, and it got a lot of attention, kind of went mini viral. And that was like kind of the end of me being like a rapper, you know, and the spirit of deep.
I'm very intrigued into what he's talking about. We're gonna see like what went viral in 2020, I guess. 10 years ago, 14 years ago, 11 years ago, 5 years ago. Blueberry Fake. Bro, it's a fucking Lil Mosey cover? Shut the fuck up.
She do what I say so. 2 big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Pull up before, now that's Blueberry Fago. 1 false move and we straight to shooting shit. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more
fucking AK in his hands is crazy, bro.
pull up and fucking shit, that's how it go, baby. I got this whip parked right outside. I gotta ask you, babe, are you gon' slide tonight? I'm down right away. Just tell me if you'll stay. I'm smoking, pouring my drink with your body on me all day. Oh yeah, you know I got 1 bad bitch and she do what I say so. 2 bad bitches in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Before now that's Blueberry Fago. 1 false move and we straight to shooting shit. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick.
There it goes.
Anything you need, baby, holla at your man. Your curvy ass shape got me fucking on my plans. Look how sexy we are, I'm your sweetheart. Damn, honey, I'm your only fan. You do what you want, shorty, they do what they can. On top of your body, kissing you and locking hands. About to touch down, girl, it's on when I lay on Russell guy. 1 bad bitch, just do what I say so. 2 bad 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Before that's Blueberry Draco. 1 false move and we straight to shooting shit. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up and fucking shit. That's how it go, big bang.
Reload that tape.
Millions when you ask ask how my day go. Pull up a phone, now that's blueberry Faygo. One false move and we straight to shooting shit. Two small bands just to take you out real quick. Three more hoes, pull up and fucking shit. That's how we go, baby. I got this whip parked right outside. I gotta ask you, babe, are you gon' slide tonight? I'm down right away. Just tell me if you'll stay. I'm smoking, pouring my drink with your body on me all day. Oh yeah, you know I got one bad bitch and she do what I say so. Two big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Pull up the phone, now that's blueberry Faygo. One false move and we straight to shooting shit. Some small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up and fucking shit. That's how we go, big bang. Rolling, smoking weed on the beach, catch a tan. Anything you need, baby, holla at your man. Your curvy ass shape got me fucking on my plans. Look how sexy we are, I'm your sweetheart. Goddamn, honey, I'm your only fan. You do what you want, shorty, they do what they can. On top of your body, kissing you and locking hands. About to touch down, girl, it's on when I lay on Russell guy. One bad bitch and she do what I say so. Bad 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Before now that's blueberry Faygo. One false move and we straight to shooting shit. Some small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up and fucking shit. That's how it go, big bang.
Fucking, oh my god, bro. I'm still so fucking ashamed that this type of talent grew up. Like, fucking, like, listen, he's probably 10, 15 years older than me. But the fact I didn't fucking know about him is a crime. Straight fucking up is a fucking crime.
PRYDE as like a rapper. That's when it all went away, because that's when I got approached by somebody in the industry and they were like, yo, I know you're rapping, but your singing is incredible.
Yeah.
Like, your singing is so good. Like, you should switch it up.
Yeah.
And that's when I switched it up. But
And is that when you made the name change too?
so I had already made the name change, but it was like a soft launch. And again, like I said, right, I'm putting out all these things and they're not really hitting. The name change didn't really hit. So I was like, damn, like, but I didn't want to go back to D-PRYDE, right? But I still consider those times D-PRYDE because nothing really changed in terms of what I was doing.
Yeah, and when you
know?
look your name up on YouTube, like if you, not YouTube, on Google, if you put in D-PRYDE, it says D-PRYDE Russell right underneath it.
Yeah. So like, it was cool because, you know, a lot of people still know me from that, which is great. Like, I think that's awesome. But it's like, it's part of the lore, which is cool. And like, again, it was like my 10,000 hours. So just, I wanted to tell the whole story just so people get like,
no, man, I think
the
it was
gist of
necessary.
all that. Yeah. But yeah, 2020 was when like my rapping dreams sort of got pushed to the side, and then I went towards R&B. But yeah, like those D-PRYDE times were great, man. Like, if I were to sum it all up, like, I was definitely early to a lot of things that people are flourishing from now.
Yeah.
Like, now is like fully, we all talk about it, but the Tyson Nets, speed, all that stuff. Like, I was that 10, 13 years ago. Like, but
you walked so they can run, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And, you know, even with being a Filipino man, right? The music industry, there's not a lot of Asian representation, right? In rap, there was you, there was
Jin.
Shout
out Jin.
Right? That's it, bro.
Listen, shout out Anders. Anders is, I mean, listen, Anders is, I don't know, like, as far as like musically, but bro, Anders is my introduction into the Asian Canadian, especially rap scene. 'Cause Like, if we're being fucking for real, shout out Don Valley, shout out Roger Porter. They opened for him on tour. And there's Love No More. And there's Bad Habits.
Say it ain't so. Why you acting like I don't know? Things between us getting cut though. It ain't adding up. Think I had enough. Enough. I could see through you. You did everything I said you wouldn't do. I pray I don't find somebody new. I'm trying, but I can't help it, can't help it. I don't want your love no more. It's not what I'm looking for. I don't want your love no more. If you can't be the one I want, can't help it. I don't want your love no more. No more. It's not what I'm looking for. I don't want your love no more. If you can't be the one I want, baby, I'm going for it. No more. No more. No more. No more. No more. I don't want your love no more. No more. No more. No more. Can't help it. I don't say it ain't so. I believe you are my angel. Now you're dancing with the devil. It ain't adding up. Think I had enough. Enough. I could see through you. You did everything you said you wouldn't do. You're praying I don't find somebody new. I'm trying, but I can't help it, can't help it. I don't want your love no more. No more. It's not what I'm looking for. I don't want your love. If you can be the one I want, can't help it. I don't want your love no more. Yeah, it's not what I'm looking for. I don't want your love no more. If you can be the one I want, baby, I'm going for it. Love no more. $150 racks, a new set of keys. No, this ain't no cat, this ain't no make believe. I'm from the north where we make believe. Before I made a track, I stacked 100 G's. Oh yeah, trap money, no credit. Told her I got cash, I don't need no debit. I was young, I was caught up in it. Now the money clean, I ain't got no limit. I got habits, zaddy, fatty. She calling me daddy. Perkies, pulled up, slow up, hold up, blow up. Louis on my shoulder. All these diamonds on me, they ain't turning green. See me getting money, now they rocking with the team. I put down the alcohol, instead I'm sipping lean. Came up off of fiends, did it for the cream. Now I got a lot of bad habits, bad habits, bad habits. Still at it, still at it, still at it. Bad habits, bad habits, bad habits, bad habits. I know it's wrong, I can't help it, cause I'm still at it, still at it, still at it. Bad habits, bad habits, bad habits, bad habit. Still at it, bad habits. I know it's wrong, I can't help it, I got bad habits. Told her I'm She ain't got no time to spend on you. Dressing like she got nothing to lose. Looking for a love you ain't gon' find none. She don't want love, she just want diamonds. Working like I got something to prove. Yeah, I ain't got no time to hate on you. OG told me always moving sidelines. I don't want no love, I just want diamonds. I just wanna fuck your bitch. I wanna fuck your bitch. I wanna teach you new tricks. I just might smash in the whip. Then I go hit me a lick. Get the real, make it flip. Stay solid, never trip. Roll it all, take a hit. You know I just be the case. Still I can't go in the States. What a shame, what a shame. Still I'm out here running game. You and I are not the same. And we would never be. She don't wanna fuck with you. You should just let it Looking for a love you ain't gon' find none. She don't want no love, she just want diamonds. Working like I got something to prove. I ain't got no time to spend on you. OG told me always move in silence. I don't want no love, I just want diamonds. Yeah, I go to the plug and I finesse them for that work. She might bust it open and finesse them for a purse.
We're gonna fucking pause for a second, and then we're good.
Pride Russell right underneath it.
Yeah. So like, it was cool because a lot of people still know me from that, which is great. Like I think that's awesome. But it's like it's part of the lore, which is cool, and like it was like my 10,000 hours. So just I wanted to tell the whole story just so people get like
No, man, I think
the
it was
gist of
necessary.
all that. Yeah. But 2020 was when like my rapping dreams sort of got pushed to the side, and then I went towards R&B. But yeah, like those Deep Pride times were great, man. Like if I were to sum it all up, like I was definitely early to a lot of things that people are flourishing from now. Now is like fully, we all talk about it, but the Kai Cenats, speed, all that stuff. Like I was that 10, 13 years ago. Like, but
you walked so they could.
It's so fun. I want, bro. I would love to have Russell on the fucking stream, and just see how his like even just his personality. It doesn't fucking matter the music or anything. Just see how he reacts to that situation. Cause I would imagine what he's saying is very true, in the fact that he was very before his time. He was a revolutionary, a pioneer of his time. And the creators of nowadays is probably like just ripping off whatever the fuck he was doing. And probably getting bigger numbers. Like real shit.
Run, man. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
man.
And even with being a Filipino man, right? The music industry, there's not a lot of Asian representation, right? In rap, there was you, there was
Jin.
Jin,
Shout out Jin.
right? That's it, bro.
Bro, they're disrespectful fucking Anders.
No more names, bro.
Yeah, we.
I have no more names, bro.
Yeah, we had like I'll always credit the YouTube rap generation. You know what I'm saying? We had like again Tim Chantarangsu. I never want to get that name wrong either because he rebranded too. Shout out to Tim, but he used to be Timothy De La Ghetto. We had Jay Rise from Hamilton. He should be on here too. Shout out Jay Rise from Hamilton. He was actually the reason I was Deep Pride.
Okay.
I wanted to be like him. Like that was like my big bro in this shit. So just like he was Jay Rise, I was like, yo, I'm gonna take after him. I'm gonna be Deep Pride, like Batman and Robin, you know. And then there was like Lil Crazed, people of that nature, that aided towards that. So I'll never really say I was like alone in that, but I could definitely say like I had a good amount of influence like back then. Like, but yeah, like representation was very scarce back then.
But it's still scarce now. Why is that? And yeah, why is that? Let's start with that.
Well, I mean, I got to be careful with how I say things like this because I understand that people love to do music in general, but I think there's still a conversation to be had about like cultural appropriation for one. I think for two, it's just like being genuine in this, whether it's hip hop or R&B. Like I'll speak to the hip hop and R&B side. Like I think a lot of things within the Asian creation space sometimes are like, not saying too much, but I'll get briefs on writing for like Asian international artists. You know what I mean? And seeing these briefs and seeing how kind of like artificial the songs are made.
Yeah.
Like they're almost not made from a genuine place where people like really love music and are influenced by things. It's like they get a singer and then they go like, we want this part of this song, like this Travis Scott song, and then this Usher song and this, and they kind of like
AKA APT by Bruno Mars, and whoever the fuck is from Blackpink, and I don't even know what the song is from. I mean, the song's fucking fire, but like, if we're really talking about it, like, this use of Asian representation and general pop culture is so fucking weird, because at the same time it's so used, like Rose, right? Rose, I think, is from Blackpink. I'm not sure, right? But they've got this one song that's so fucking popular, 2 billion streams, and the song's not that bad. Like if we're really talking about it.
Turn this opposite into a club. I'm talking drink, dance, smoke, freak, party all night. Come back, girl, what's up?
Fall at me like you want you, baby. Don't you love me like I need you now? Take some time to fight you crazy. All you got to do is just meet me at the appetite. But at the same time, it's like Rose is I think a member of Blackpink, if I'm not, member of Blackpink, which is a fucking massive ass K-pop group. It just feels disingenuous, right? I feel like I'm probably not the only one that feels like that might be disingenuous. And it's probably to make a little bit of capital. Right? I don't know. Stoli's big gone, bro. So I don't know.
Curate a song based off that.
Yeah.
And then they market it with, like, you know, certain black aesthetic, like Black American aesthetic and stuff like that. So I think that doesn't really have such a genuine appeal sometimes, because it's not really from a place of like an Asian guy that was really around hip hop before.
Yeah.
You know? And then on top of that, I think we don't have, like, we're not really marketed that well when it comes down. Like, I won't say, like, in general we aren't marketed that well, but I would say in showbiz, like, we've always been like, oh, the pushover, small penises, like dumb shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, we were always the nerds. We were always all this stuff that got laughed at. You know what I'm saying? Although we had like Han from Fast and the Furious, which was like a cool guy, you know? But we did, like, Dante Bosco, I'll give that credit to. He was a cool guy. Dated Rosario Dawson, by the way, which is sick.
Bruce Lee, too.
Yeah, like Bruce Lee, things like that. Like, there were those guys, but for the most part, we were always made fun of.
Yeah,
so
you're right. Yeah.
It and it's still till this day, like, you know, being on the internet in 2025, culture is always this thing that people.
Underrated songs by Canadian artists, Part 8.
I'm so, bro. We've been going for fucking 6.5, almost 7 hours now, bro. I'm so, I mean, like, listen, bro. I'm a little bit gone.
It's more than ever,
get
bro.
so sensitive about.
Yeah.
So we've always been like kind of out, and I say we as just Asian people as a whole, we've always been kind of counted out 9 times out of 10. But I see some people opening up to it. I would just, like, for me, I think what's genuine is what works. So, and sometimes a lot of this shit isn't genuine.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the output isn't genuine output and influence. And that's kind of my constructive criticism to a lot of Asian acts. It's like, make your stuff genuine, you know? Don't be taking like a lot of this like Black American aesthetic and not paying any homage to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I do love is the people that do that. You know what I mean? There's his name used to be Ko. He has like a big song with like Megan Thee Stallion now, but like he's dope. Like he takes from like certain.
I'm very intrigued into who he's talking about. I don't think there's a fucking thing about Megan Thee Stallion that's even Toronto-based, even relatively. I don't think fucking Megan fucks with Toronto that way. Like, let's be real. Maroon 5, yeah, fuck no. I mean, Montero, fuck no. Quality Control, fuck no. Am I the Dream? No, that's for fucking Cardi B. Fuck no. Glorilla. Fuck no. Cardi B. Ariana Grande. DJ Khaled. Glorilla. Da Baby. Like, any of these fucking fucks, nah. It's Young Dolph. Moneybag Yo. Moneybag Yo. Renee Rapp. I mean, like, that's lesbian, but like, not Toronto. Is there a single feature? Who's Twice? Twice looks like a K-pop artist. I'm not gonna lie. K-pop girl produced by, yeah, fuck no. Wiz Khalifa, Yo Gotti, Gucci Mane, Maxo Cream. Jimmy, what the fuck is Jimmy Fallon doing there, bro? Anyways, I'm gonna just skip the fuck out of that.
Certain elements of like Memphis production and stuff like that, and like will feature Memphis. Like I think he featured like Duke Deuce on like one of his like remixes to that song. Like stuff like that works out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like actually genuine to the influence and people pay homage to these influences, and then the marketing like works out so much better because they're not like artificially putting it all together and then packaging it and putting it out to an audience that only gets that. They're like actually just generally dope.
Yeah.
And I never wanted to be dope as an Asian guy. I was like, I don't want to, even as a Filipino guy, I want to be dope for a Filipino guy.
Yeah.
I want to be dope in general.
Just period.
And I think that that's, as a whole, what we need to work on. Being dope in general.
Yeah.
Like, we need to be boxing with the rest of them. We don't need to be boxing with each other, just each other. Let's box with everybody else. And like, yeah, man, I think it's a lot of reasons. I mean, that's what I could think about off top.
Yeah.
But I got love for every genre in this Asian thing, whether it's K-pop, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, like Filipino rap, Filipino R&B, even stuff in Japan is like incredible. You know, I love stuff like that, you know, but I love it when it's like really 100% genuine.
Authentic.
And these guys are doing it from like the love of what, because it radiates.
Yeah.
Radiates through the camera. You could tell when something is just like, oh, these guys just want clicks.
Yeah.
So they're just like trying to do this whole caricature
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. Cosplaying and shit.
Yeah. So that's one thing. And just like, yeah, man, I mean, I always felt like an outsider in this industry. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I did have a part of my personality where I didn't. And I felt like I belonged here. And I think that that's what we just us. Well, I'll speak for Filipino people, but like, we really belong here, man. Like every crew, I go out to all these outlets, whether it's a LA or a New York or in Atlanta, like every crew you see got one Filipino guy.
Or a few.
A few.
Yeah,
whether
break dancing crews, all types of shit.
Yeah, whether
bro.
they're the barber, whether they're the shoe dealer, like
Yes.
the stylist, any of these guys, creative director, we're everywhere. So it's like, I think for me, I never felt like I didn't have a place in a lot of the rooms I was in.
Yeah.
Even when we talk about like Black American culture, like I've been around all these rooms as the only Filipino guy, and I never felt like an outsider to that. You know, industry wise, yeah, because you're dealing with people, you're dealing with suits.
Yeah.
But when it came to the streets, when it came to like really being in the underground or really being outside, never felt like I was an outsider. And I give thanks to Toronto for that.
Yeah.
Toronto never made me feel like I was not part of the crowd. Toronto always, we're so multicultural and we welcome so many people in.
Yeah.
So I never ever felt like an outsider to that. So I don't walk with that on my, you know what I mean? Like that's not a brooch on my shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have a chip on my shoulder when it comes to things like that. But then in the industry, it's like different when we're talking marketing and we're talking like, you know, things like that. It's like, damn, I'm really part of this whole thing where like you have to look a certain way and be a certain way to be.
You gotta check off boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I would really want to push those boundaries, and I encourage a lot of Asian artists, Filipino artists, to go push those boundaries because we really got something to say, man.
Yeah,
we really do.
And you know, just to even broaden the conversation, right? Because you know, as somebody who's rapped and now like lean more into the singing, right? Why do you think Toronto or even Canada, period, exports more R&B singers than rappers?
Good question. I mean, I'll speak for Toronto, but like we're vibey like that. Like it's a lot of melodic things here. I give a lot of credit to the Drake era.
Yeah.
Drake being as melodic as he was, he really inspired like a whole generation of artists to like use their voices in that sense. We know a lot of that. I mean, hip hop has always been prominent here. Like when we talk about the generation of like Chaos or Socrates.
Yes,
or like
but
any of these
exporting to get to like a mainstream level outside, like salute to Socrates, salute to Chaos, they never were able to get like the mainstream success outside of America, outside in America. But then like Deborah Cox or Tamia and a bunch of singers have done well in America from time.
I think though too, they were always locationally ambiguous. Like a lot of people didn't know Tamia was from Canada.
This is true.
A lot of people didn't know that.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to rap, like look, if you hear an R&B singer from the UK, they don't have the accent.
Yeah.
So it's easy to mask that when you sing, but when you rap, your accent really comes out.
Yeah.
They really know if you're from Toronto or Canada in general when they hear you rap. So I think that that's one thing. You know, niche can be a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, right? So if you're fit into one cultural niche, that one region, it will hold you down, but maybe the rest of the world's not going to understand you, right? But I always like I was watching a 40 interview the other day when he was talking about like one of the first times he found Drake and City Is Mine was on the radio, and he was like, yo, it sounded American, you know? And I think that that's why Drake was able to flourish on that side, because he was able to like...
Bro, it's about blending the fucking... Americans are fucking stupid. If we're really being real, like, Americans are fucking stupid. And they will disguise anything as quote-unquote American if it sounds even similar to what their niches or whatever the fuck they consider American music. It's so fucking stupid, bro. But at the same time, it's incredibly important for a lot of like Canadian artists. You need to blend into the Canadian niche that is quote unquote American. It's such a subculture that is straight up incredibly important to the American the Canadian economy when it comes to fucking Canadian creatives. You need to blend in to then be discovered as a creative. doesn't matter how original you are in the creative scene, especially in Toronto. You need to be that extra step to then break that creative market in New York or whatever.
Makes sense in a very positive way, like code switch, and really get to a position where he was in some ways locationally ambiguous.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, we all know, like, this is probably around Take Care times, he was really banging that Toronto shit.
Nope,
like, I'm really from here.
Nope. Drakeologist in the building. You know what I'm saying? I feel there should be a pause there, but no pause. Nothing was the same.
Nothing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll
That's
give you
when
that.
you start to hear a few
yeah.
Man Them and Walk
Yeah,
Ones.
okay,
A couple
yeah,
of
you're right,
Toronto
you're
girls in the interlude, and it was like, is that a Toronto accent I'm hearing there?
You're very right. You're
Whoa.
very right.
Yeah.
I would probably only say Take Care because like the rollout was like kind of him going on flow and doing like the whole track by track. And like I think around those times it was like post OVO, like the first OVO Fest.
Yeah.
So kind of like blossoming, but you are very right. That was what like Nothing Was the Same was definitely Toronto Drake times where like it was like those things were coming out. But yeah, like, you know, I think for the most part, it's like I like how people like Sat 4 Times are out here now kind of actually putting on for like the real Toronto accent.
Yeah.
Things of that nature. Because there is the caricaturized accent that we have. But I'll never diss that because I think it's just the kids having fun.
They're just trolling,
That's
bro.
the kids having fun. You
Yeah,
can't be taking that too seriously.
They don't actually talk like that, bro.
Yeah, but like the people like Sat 4 Times, like they put it out in a way that's kind of cool without having to be locationally ambiguous, which I really like. But I think for the most part, it's just like a niche, you know, like we're fit to a niche that maybe a lot of people don't fully understand yet.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to add those American tones to things for people to really like vibe with it. But yeah, man, I feel like a lot of people just slide towards melody most of the time because you can't tell where somebody is if they're singing. Like
melody ain't got no accent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense, man. Last couple of questions I have for you here, man, because we've gone through a great history of the Deep Pride times to now you being Russell, the music industry, everything, right? What would Russell now tell a 17-year-old Deep Pride?
A lot, and I'm not even gonna lie. I get asked this a lot, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, and I hate to be this guy to say this, but like I wouldn't really tell myself anything. Because I like what he did. You know, all the mistakes made this. And I think I'm great. Like I think I put more than 10,000 hours into being an artist, but also an individual. And if you don't face those downs, like how are you really gonna appreciate your ups?
Facts.
So that's how it is right now. Like I really don't regret anything. I got tattoos on my face. Like I really don't live in regret. I don't live in, you know, the what ifs. Like it would be great to sit there and say coulda, woulda, shoulda, but at the end of the day, I did what I did.
Yeah.
And it made me who I am now. But I love who I am now. Like I appreciate who I am now. I like take a lot of time to practice gratitude in that, especially like times where I'm performing and we get off stage and we just tear the entire building off. And I'm like, nah, that was done. A lot of people ask, like, why are you such a good performer? Like, how, bro? And I'm like, yo, it was making all the mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Bro, Russ is so fucking real. So real. So real that I'm like, I don't think there's an appropriate way
We could
to
talk
end
about
the
all.
stream. Listen, I love you all. I'ma see you all next week. And with that, it's over. I love y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Monday show number 6, bro. Number 6. We're getting there. And I'll see you guys in the next stream.